What's up, Chrissy? Don't. What's up, UG? How are we doing today, guys? How are we doing? Someone said they're trying to sleep. Trying to sleep at what, 5? Goodness. What are you sleeping at 5 for? Okay, guys. We're about to go over what the plan is for today. So look. Huh. That did not come out right. Okay, we're gonna try that one again. Okay. So one of the things that we're going to do today is we're going to play a game, and that game is called Cabin Crew Life. And in Cabin Crew Live, we're basically going to be, we're doing a flight, we're becoming a flight attendant. I need to take it slow. Clearly my brain is moving faster than my mouth. I need to take it slow. We're going to become a flight attendant. Before that, we're going to watch a video called Horror Games I Could Easily Survive. 3, I have to take it slow. I gotta take it slow. The tongue is tripping. I don't know what I ate today to have my tongue in a twist like this, but the tongue is tripping right now, right? After that, we're probably going to watch this zombie survival quiz because I'm curious on how many of y'all would die in a zombie apocalypse. And after that, then we'll probably get to the game. Now, you may be asking, why am I saying probably? Bonsai tree. Anyways, hurry up, bro. I had to speak at my pace, man. I had to speak at my pace. Plus, my butthole itch is making me think a little bit slower. Can you call my homie boy Arthur? What? Maxwell loves femboys. I'm glad we're off to a great start. I'm glad clearly everyone in chat is A-okay with the blabberiness-ticity that y'all are spewing. Seems like everyone's doing A-okay. Hold on. Okay. All right. So, which one would y'all rather check out first? Would we rather see? Okay. What would y'all rather watch first? Horror Games I Could Easily Survive or Zombie Survival Quiz? Which one? I'm seeing a lot of the horror game, so we are going to do the horror game. Watch. Someone said watch the dispatch preview. I don't watch the previews because I like being shocked and surprised. Finally was able to catch her. Xander, please relax, bro. Okay, let's. Okay, now my OBS is being slow. Give OBS a second, then we're going to check out the horror games quiz. But before horror games, not the quiz, regardless. My question is, how long do y'all think y'all would be able to survive a zombie apocalypse? If we were just going based off like days, like total days, how many days do y'all think y'all could survive? One week, a month, 2 days, 10 days. Sub Kayla. Like a billion, 365, at least 30. The thing about me is I think I would save humanity from the zombie apocalypse and I would bring Earth back to normal. But that's neither here or there. We'll get into that when we get to that video. Horror games, I could easily survive 3.
You know, I've said this before. When it comes to scary entertainment, horror games got it. But what if we took it a step further?
Yeah.
What if instead of playing these games and controlling the characters, we went for that full immersive experience and we're in the games? Would we?
You know, playing the games is already a stretch to me, man. Horror games, they are not a blast. I don't know how y'all do it. I don't know what that adrenaline rush of being chased by something that's like 6'3", 576 pounds. I don't know what thrill y'all get from that. I'm talking to you, Outlast. I don't know what thrill y'all get from that. I can't do it. I don't get nothing good from that, man. What up, Bronx Joker? Thank you for the Do I like YXL Sala?
Survive? Well, that's exactly what we're doing today. Today, ladies and gentlemen, once again, we gonna be going over some horror games I could easily survive. And I don't got no time to spare. Y'all know what we do. Strategy, game plan, thought process, and of course, some of the ones that I can't.
Every single one. Every single one. Fears of Fathom, they're normal stories. Every single one of them solved with a gun. Bro, move on, bro.
A lot of y'all may know that I've gone over this series before. But in case you don't know it, Fears to Fathom is like any other horror game series.
Come on now.
Except these games are based on true stories. And not like The Conjuring based on a true story where they exaggerate everything. Like a pencil will fall and they'll be like, "It was a demon!" Nah, I'm talking real stories with real events submitted by real people. And that makes these games automatically way scarier than other games. Last time I went over one of these, I did Carson House, which is about, spoiler alert, about your TEDx break.
Yeah, like Carson House. I don't remember if I've seen this or not, but I played Carson House. That's an easy survive. Easy survive, man. Like, what do you mean? Look at her. Look at her build, first off. Like, yes, she has a crazy wingspan, but she's also 85 pounds at most, bro. Kick her at the ankles once, she won't be able to walk for 3 weeks. Like, come on, man. Like, what are we doing here?
Breaking into your crib and trying to kill you. I know, relatable. So this time,
thank you, Gabriel, for the sub.
I decided I'll go over the latest installment of the series, Fears to Fathom, Episode 5, Woodbury Getaway. In this one, we play as this girl who's planning a cabin trip with her buddies, and since it takes place in 2007 and Airbnb didn't exist yet, they rent this cheap spot through a website like back in the good old days.
That thing said, first off, let me show y'all what I would have did. Cause they already on one right now.
Didn't exist yet.
I don't know if y'all spotted the first mistake. It's not $99 a night. It's not rent a cabin 828. You know what I'm saying? These aren't the red flags. This thing has 2 reviews and it's a 3.1 star. Where y'all have to also remember, people pay people to gas their reviews. They pay for fake reviews. That's a real lot. So you're telling me they didn't even fake the reviews. A 3.1. Me personally, I don't do anything under 4 stars. I really don't like doing anything under 4.5 stars. 4.4 is pushing it. I don't think I'm touching 4.3. They went to a 3.1. That's their fault. That's all them. Thank you, Xander, for the sub.
Like back in the good old days. But on the way up there, stuff gets a little weird. First off, one of the two friends that was coming on the trip with you starts running late. So you're stuck alone with your other friend, which you may be like, oh, how was that bad? The other friend is a dude, which wouldn't be a problem if he wasn't a dude who clearly likes you. Yeah, and he's not so discreet about it either. He's one of those, where my hug at dudes. Type of dude to smell the top of your head when he hugs you. So you know.
It smells like Tom Ford. I'm ready to drop my panties right now. You know? I've been like stuttering a lot, but I didn't stutter during that. And I've been stuttering a lot. Huh. Maybe that means something. Maybe. I don't know. Let's not think too hard about that one.
That's already bad. Then the area the cabin is in, the locals are just weird. And I'm not even saying that because they're all chopped. Like, you know, they're nice, but weirdly nice. Like, you know what I'm talking about? That ever happened because they're all chopped. Like, you know.
First look, I thought that was slap.
They're nice, but weirdly nice. Like, you know what I'm talking about? That ever happened to y'all? You go to another state or city and everyone there just seems off. That junk is scary. I remember one time I was in Pennsylvania visiting a friend and we stopped at the mall and it was the weirdest thing. I'm in the mall, right? And these dudes walking past me are like smiling at me and greeting me and stuff like, ugh.
That man met pleasantries and met happy people, and it just threw off his whole equilibrium. Everything was thrown off the second he saw someone smiling. That's crazy.
Thought I was in the mall, not Chick-fil-A, bro. Keep it pushing. And just when you thought it couldn't get any weirder for our main character, when they arrive at the cabin, they find the owner of the crib just chilling there. Yeah, like imagine your Airbnb host is just kicked up at the spot you rented talking about some, oh, my bad, I was just fixing the sink. Like, are we serious? This is what 99 a night gets us? Or at least that's who they thought was the owner of the crib. Because after our friend leaves to go get our other friend who was running late, we're left alone with this host. And after we receive a message from the host while he's right in front of us, we realize this guy is not the host. Yup, Woodbury Getaway is about a stranger infiltrating your cabin without you even realizing it. Which is kind of like the last one we did, but he was already in there, so it's different. But yeah, that's what we're dealing with this time. And
so, if the owner never told you they were there and they said they were gone, I get how you could assume, like, boom, that gotta be the owner. But technically, you know it's not the owner. Like, you know it's not the... Because the owner said he not there already. Man, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. This is just too easy.
It is easy. You telling me my opposition in this one is an old man who, let's be honest, is homeless. He's illegally staying in someone else's crib. He's homeless. And what? Has a hammer for a weapon? Oh, please. At least the one from the last game was a meth head, so she had like, you know, some extra durability. But this dude is a regular. Matter of fact, I'm gonna save myself the time and the energy and do what the girl should have done when she found out this guy was a phony. If I was in this, the second I get a text message from the actual host while this phony host is right in front of me, I'm gonna simply be like, excuse me, let me go to the bathroom real quick. And I'm texting my weirdo friend to come back immediately. He gonna come rushing back because, you know, he like me or whatever. And at the same time, I'll tell the actual host to call the cops just like in the game. And after that, it'll be happily ever after. I'll be Gucci Kabuchi. Energy saved,
that's not a hard
time
one to survive.
saved, and I didn't even break a nail.
Period. Resident Evil. Which one? If we're talking about the one where we had to go find our wife, I'm not going. If we're talking about the one where his crib got blasted and they took the baby, that timeline isn't even happening because I'm not going for the wife. Resident Evil doesn't happen in my life. It just doesn't.
I know I had to.
Wait. Can I get a W ad spam in the chat? Can I get a W ad spam? Oh yes, please.
bring it back. Once again, we got Resident Evil, but this time, Resident Evil 8. If you don't know this one takes place a few years after Resident Evil 7, where after saving our girl, we finally settled down and had a baby.
First off, if people felt the need to pull up to my crib, shoot it up, and take my kid, it gotta be a demon baby.
Oh my goodness, can I get an applause? Can I get an applause? But although things
It
started
gotta
off
be a
good,
I'm gonna give it to
something gotta go down. And this one might have one of the craziest intros to a game I've ever seen. Because within the first 2 seconds of this one, my wife, the mother of my child, the woman I hold so dear and cherish so much, gets gunned down immediately.
As she should.
Me and my baby both get kidnapped. Yup, and just like the last game, I'm tasked with rescuing my baby. But instead of it being from a Louisiana home, it is a whole castle. Yeah, just keep the baby, bro.
Exactly.
At this point, I'm gonna just do a full reset. Do you know what I went through in Resident Evil 7 to get my girl back? Just to see her get mowed down right in front of me?
It's not worth it.
Just keep it, bro. I already dealt with them hillbillies. You think I'm gonna go and rescue someone from a castle now? What you think I look like, Mario?
I'm already not dealing with the hillbillies
that well for me to go face off against a freaking fish monster, a doll maker. Yeah, I know how I feel about dolls. A lady who's practically a vampire, which I don't mind this one that much. And no joke, a dude who can manipulate metal. Yeah, they got me facing
off. Going against Toph. You want me to go against Toph for a stupid baby?
Off against freaking Magneto. And that ain't even including the little minions running around and the final boss. Keep the baby, bro. I'm surviving this one. I'll move to Jamaica and just start over.
Not even moving to Jamaica, bro. I'm moving to the next town. I'm gonna forget everything happened.
Now, this game is probably the most different one out of all of them. Yeah, it's a survival game like the rest where you're being chased by a killer. But the thing about this game is these dudes got everybody and their mama on the roster. Yeah, I'm talking Chucky, Michael Myers, Ghostface, Leatherface, Pinhead, Pyramid Head,
but it's only like 2 people at one time,
Freddy Krueger, a Xenomorph, and a Demogorgon. Like, are we serious? A Demogorgon? Y'all already had a Xenomorph.
I haven't touched this game.
And to make things worse, this is already on top of their very own roster of
But I did hear about like the player base on this game loves this game. Loves it, but I haven't touched this.
This is ridiculous. Like, how am I supposed to hang? I know my
Sup, Shadow.
strategies be elite, but if these dudes jump me, I won't even have time to think. But luckily for me, the game isn't played like that. In the game, yeah, there's hella killers, but you face them one at a time. So with this knowledge, now do I stand a chance?
Yes.
No. Because even if you do manage to outrun these dudes, the only way to leave the airs in this game is to fix 5 generators, which is like, look at me. I look like I could do a lot of things. Swing a baseball bat, maybe run a deli, but fix a generator? Come on, y'all.
I mean, but they have regular smugglers already doing it. So if the regular smugglers can do it, I can.
Let's be real. Yeah, this is looking like a loss. And I know once the other 3 people I'm with get murked, there's a little hatch that opens up that you could escape through, but that's only if you find it. And I never did. Even in my most consistent era of playing this game, which was, I don't know, 2018, I would never find a hatch. So I'm not banking on that. I'm sorry. This was a loss, y'all. Don't get it twisted though. I ain't saying I'm losing to all the killers. Now when there's people like Chucky and Ghostface running around, you know, I'm not worried about them. But a majority of them, yeah, I won't lie.
I'm taking that pig, whatever that pig is. Thank you, Mads, for the sub. Until Dawn. Oh yeah, I'm easily surviving this. Yeah, I'm camping the cabin. I'm never coming back to the cabin. What do you mean? Or we have 2 friends who died at this cabin, and our idea is, man, let's go back so we can more than. Why can't we go back during the summer? Why does it have to be where everything has the potential of going wrong? Why does it have to be in the middle of snow? I don't like the cold. I'm not going during this time of the year. If it's only cold there at this cabin, I would have never went in the first place.
I'm not gonna lie, this may sound crazy, but this might be my favorite horror game ever. So be prepared for the yap. Until Dawn is a decision-based horror game where we follow this group of teens or young adults who are staying at a ski lodge. Pretty dope trip, I gotta do it one day. But after playing a bit of a bad prank on one of their friends, it kinda sorta maybe leads to her and her sister's death. Yep,
Rip
Bodies never found.
bozos.
But it's not over, because after these tragic losses, they get the bright idea to come back again the next year.
Makes sense,
two
right?
of their closest friends die because of them, and instead of calling it quits, they're like, so we bringing Uno next time?
Gotta spin back.
But this time when they returned to the lodge, stuff was different. Because this time there was not one, not two, but 3 potential killers after them. Who are they and why are they doing it? I'll get to that in a second. And with no power in the crib or service on their phones, they have to try and survive until dawn. So yeah.
No service and no power on their phone. They had no escape route. See, that's the thing, but that's the difference between me and them. I would be prepped. I would be prepped. I'm a prepping type of guy. I like being prepared. I'm a prepared type of guy. I would be prepped. Went to a cabin. We ran out of power, and I can't just turn on the generator in the same building. The generator's in another area. Oh yeah, okay, buddy.
This won't be.
What's my favorite instrument? The best instrument of all time. What do you mean? What's my favorite instrument? We all know what the best instrument of all time is. The violin.
On their phones, they have to try and survive until dawn. So yeah, this won't be easy, but I always find a way. Before I even get to my strategies though, yes,
where are they
strategies, because I have multiple, I gotta make a few things clear when it comes to what we're facing in this game. Because when I said we're going up against 3 potential killers, I kinda lied, Because in the game, 2 of the killers ain't even like really killers. They're more like misunderstood. One is Josh, who's the brother of the sister that died because of the prank. And to me, if he actually did want to murk the whole cast, except Sam and Chris, I'd understand. You think you're just gonna indirectly kill my sisters and it's gonna be peaches and roses? Nah. Still, I wouldn't want him to, but I'd understand. Instead though, he takes on this fugazi jigsaw personality to prank them back. And the other is the flamethrower guy, who is not very well kept, but he's not a bad guy. As a matter of fact, he's actually trying to take out the real problem in this game, the Wendigo.
Yeah, the Wendigos.
Ugly, bald, monstrosity.
See, like, why do they have a butterfly tattoo? Oh, to represent the butterfly effect. So, first off, the flamethrower guy, like, he won't be a problem because he's already trying to be friendly, even though he probably has an attitude. Johnny, like, bro, look, did you look at him? Where's he at? Where is he at?
I wouldn't want him to, but I'd understand. Instead, though, he takes on this fugazi jigsaw personality.
Even still, bro, he's out of here, bro. I'm not worried about him.
Guy who is not very well kept, but he's not a bad guy. As a matter of fact, he's actually trying to take out the real problem in this game, the Wendigo. A skinny, ugly, bald monstrosity. Hella strong, hella durable, hella fast, can imitate people's voices, and its only weakness is fire. This thing is a
Its only weakness is fire. You know me. I'm gonna get right in front of it. Better lose yourself in the moment. You want it. No.
Problem. And while you may be thinking, well, on the bright side, you only got to worry about the one Wendigo, right? There are 14 of these things. Not just all roaming around. I don't want to make it seem that crazy. But if I made the wrong choices and ran into the wrong building, I could run into them. So yeah, this just went from difficult to extremely difficult. But yeah, I think I'll be good. I mean, not to brag, but I'ma brag. I got the good ending on my first run of the game. Yeah,
good job.
I did abandon Emily in those mines though. Point is though, I got this. All right, so we already know that in the game, I'm gonna have to deal with at least one of these lanky dudes. But TBH, I'm not even thinking about that. Cause part of my first strategy is realizing all this stuff only started happening after that dang prank. If you ain't know, all this stuff only happened because the main cast of the game pretty much pranked their friend Hannah by convincing her that the guy she wanted, Mike, was down to get down, if you get what I'm saying. But when she got in the room and found out it was a setup, she ran out the lodge, leading to her sister running after her and both of them, you know, dying. And this junk pisses me off to this day because, bro, talk about over dramatic. I understand they pranked you, you were humiliated, you were embarrassed, but running out into the snowy woods with no coat during a blizzard? Nothing. What you think? You in a movie? Oh, here he goes blaming the victim. Is Hannah really that innocent though? Really? I'm not saying what happened to her was deserved. I'm not saying that. But But that guy she liked wasn't like some rando or something. It was one of her best friend's boyfriend. And I can only speak for guys. I don't know if ladies got something like this. Y'all can let me know if y'all do. But guys have a rule for these situations.
Okay.
And it goes something like this.
Talk to me.
You don't do that. So honestly, a prank is calm compared to what I've seen other people get for doing the same thing. But I will say, where they dragged it was the whole recording thing. I was like, mother, is that a selfie stick? The point is, all this happens because these dudes wanted to prank her and record her. Whether Hannah was being over dramatic or was innocent or whatever, doesn't matter in this situation. Because if I was in the game, this wouldn't happen at all.
Yeah,
and that's my first strategy.
Exactly.
If I was in the game, I would have caught off the prank. Put the selfie stick down, Matt. All of this could have been prevented if they just had a simple conversation. And the funny part is, the girl who orchestrated this prank wasn't even the girl that was dating Mike. It wasn't Emily, it was Jessica, the girl who ends up taking Mike from Emily later. So what was the point in all this? That's like me.
Thank you, 2K G Pit, for the sub.
Me snitching on you because you attempted to go rob a bank and then I go rob that bank. Yeah, strategy one, I'm calling off the prank. Even if I didn't know this other stuff, bullying is just not in my nature. Unless I'm on the game, I'm a pretty nice guy. But let's say all this stuff still does happen.
And
I come back to the cabin the next year with the whole crew. How am I gonna deal with
that's strategy number 2, not coming back.
Fugazi, Jigsaw, and a Wendigo? Well, that's also pretty simple. Here comes my second strategy. We know that Josh only got a chance to play Psycho Killer so well because he was left alone with only 2 people. But if I'm there, not a single person is leaving that crib on my watch. It's true. I don't care how bad Jesse and Mike want to get one in or how bad Emily wants to get her bag. No one is leaving the lodge until we get them lights on. Once we do, they can go die in the mines or
that makes perfect sense. It's pitch black. We have no service. Why are we venturing out in the middle of the night in the snowy woods? We can hardly see. And y'all want to venture around?
Mountain if they want to, but until then, ain't no one
Come
leaving.
on, bro.
And with everyone forced into the crib, Joshua over here won't risk doing any of that stupid Jigsaw stuff. Oh, but what about the Wendigo? You don't even gotta worry about that, because this plan kills 2 birds with 1 stone. Because after we get the lights on, the Wendigo won't even come near the crib. Why? Well, because from what we know, they only hunt at night. Meaning, the light during the day probably affects their vision. Meaning, a huge source of light like this house would be a turn off for the Wendigo.
Absolutely.
Meaning, we good. Wendigo gonna have to hold another L. She ain't eating me. It's just that easy, y'all. It really is.
Mouthwash. Ooh, okay.
A lot of y'all asked for this one. Mouthwashing is a horror game where we follow this crew aboard a spaceship who are stranded after some idiot on board caused their ship to crash. And with no one coming to save them and barely any supplies, they try and hold out with nothing but a little bit of hope.
Is this not very easy? Chain that man Johnny or the guy, like, who are we? I don't want to be the main character. Wait, it's the main character we don't want to be, or we don't want to be the other guy. No, we don't want to be the main character, bro. Hold up. If I'm the main character, I'm just killing myself. What? Oh yeah, easy.
And hella mouthwash. Boom. We got the whole setup. Now, before I continue, let me just say, this game is one of the most disturbing pieces of media I've ever experienced. Like, I don't know why I only thought movies could get this disturbing, but this game got it. And just like Dead by Daylight, this game is different than the rest of them. And not because of some difficulty thing, although it is pretty difficult. The thing with mouthwashing is, throughout the whole game, we're always the bad guy.
Yes.
If we're not playing as Jimmy, who, if you don't know, might as well be the devil. Like, he's a terrible guy and an idiot. Actually, the same idiot who crashed the spaceship. We're playing as Curly, who obviously isn't as bad as Jimmy, but bro, this man is the GOAT of doing nothing. I just can't be either of the main characters in this game. I
exactly,
refuse.
bro.
So for this scenario, let's just say I'm a part of the crew instead.
Bet. Okay, I'm a part of the crew, but I'm not a main character. Okay, so I'm gonna be Daisuke here. Okay.
What am I gonna do to get out this situation? I mean, what can I do? The ship is destroyed. We don't got much besides mouthwash. And if we step outside, it's space. So we're dead. What I will do though, even if I am gonna go out, I'm not gonna
get back on G-Man.
Stupid
Or
Jimmy
get
waste
back
any
on
more
Jimmy,
of our
bro.
precious oxygen on his ship. Forget all these time skips. Day 0 after the crash, me and Swansea paying Jimmy over here a visit and packing him up. After that, me and the rest of the crew could just slowly go out, cause hey, at least Jimmy's gone. Mouthwashing though, yeah, this is a loss.
I mean, yeah, you really can't survive unless you foresee the future of Jimmy and then get him out of there beforehand. But besides, like, it's an impossible situation. Cause all the wrong is already done.
Parasocial is another Chili as Art horror game just like the first time around, but instead of playing as a barista, this time we play as a female streamer. Yup, all my Discord members, your dream has finally been fulfilled. Derica FDB is finally real, kitty headphones and all. But being a female streamer ain't all sunshine and rainbows. Cause yeah, I already know some of y'all gonna be like, what you mean? You could just boot up a hot tub stream and run up some donos. Nah, it ain't that sweet. I mean, I could do that. But my point is, there's things that come with it. Whether you're playing into the meta or just being regular, as a female streamer, you gotta be careful. Cause them same dudes donating, spamming W's, you know, tier 3 sub for 4 years, could be the same ones thinking you their girlfriend and following you home. And that's exactly what this one's about.
And that's why you gotta live in an open care estate. If it's not open carry, you shouldn't be living there. Not if you're a female streamer. Need a security guard on you at all times.
Social relationships. Meaning, we got another stalker on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. So that should be easy, right? Just pop my domain like I did last time and I win. Nah, cause in this game, it's a bit more elaborate than that. You see, the stalker in this game has multiple chances to get me. But for some reason, he don't. He sees me at the store, he sees me in the elevator. The dude even gets into my apartment and he don't do nothing.
How does he get in my apartment though? Like our door just doesn't lock? The locks just don't work? Like, how does he just get into the... What
is wrong with you? What, you just stalking me for the love of the game, for sport? Try and kill me already. This dude even pulls up on me in the coffee shop and starts watching my VODs right next to me. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. If one of y'all pulled this on me, just expect to get popped or the authorities called.
That's happened to me. That's happened to me. I was chilling, sitting down. This kid came up right beside me, blasting my video in my ear. Just blasting it, bro. He didn't say a word to me or nothing. Just sat beside me and blasting it. He didn't come up. He didn't. I moved seats because I was like, you know what? I can't have this in my ear. I was like, I can't have this in my ear, bro. I moved seats. He came up to me probably like 45 minutes later, asked for a picture, kept it pushing. But the fact that he was blasting my video in my ear was blowing me, bro. And y'all don't understand. Like, I'm not exaggerating at all. I didn't look to my left because I truly don't know how close he was. But I'm telling you, this is what it sounded like. Give me a second. This is what it sounded like for me. Hold up. Okay, let's see. Let me just type that in. This is what it sounded like.
Today we're going to be trying viral TikTok foods from recipes to snacks, starting off with a Gatorade burger. Yes, we're going to be making a blue burger like...
I felt like I could hear his phone speaker vibrating in my ear. I promise you, bro. I felt like I could hear it vibrating. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hold up. Let me see something clicky. Go like clicky. Oh, make that thing pop. Okay.
on you immediately. I'm not playing. But the point is, this dude is just not doing anything. Instead, what he'll do is he'll pull up to my stream and say all this weird stuff in my chat. Like, what is going on?
I go to
Y'all know I don't
too.
stalk people
Wow.
often, so I don't know too much. But this isn't regular stalker activity. He would have struck by now.
No,
So
it is.
what
Trust.
is going on?
Trust,
Well,
I know.
It turns out, while you do have a stalker, it's not actually a tier 15 sub from your streams. It turns out it's your ex. And not just him, but someone he hired to stalk you. His uncle who's pretending to be a cop so you don't go to them.
There's a whole lineup?
And his mama who's pretending to be the building manager to monitor you.
What? Wait. Okay. Why do they have so much free time? Why do they have so much free time, bro?
How the frick did he get his mama in this? And he's doing all so he can look like a hero when he comes to save you from your stalker and get back with you. I know.
What?
Insane. And while I am pretty smart, you know, I know big words. Homeostasis. I don't think I would figure this out.
I
so
wouldn't
then
either.
how would I deal with this? Well, after some thinking,
it's not like you're
it
dying,
hit
right?
me. Bro, I'm a streamer. A female streamer. Sorry, I just like doing that effect. It has nothing to do with it. But I'm a streamer, a pretty successful one at that. 2K live viewers?
Yeah.
That's pool. And that pool is gonna be what wins me this one. Imagine this. The stalker, after successfully following me around for the day,
gonna whip that
tuned
phone
into
up-
my
phone out?
stream to torment me and send me some more cryptic messages or whatever.
Yeah.
As soon as I see his messages pop up on the feed, all he gonna hear is, yo, chat, find out where this guy lives. His heart gonna immediately
Wait. Hold on. Okay. No, that's not what you want to do, bro. That is not the move. That is not.
immediately drop to his ankles. And considering my viewers are Japanese, I have no doubt they'll find every drop of info about this
That
man.
is not
And
the
that ain't
move,
even
bro.
racist. Japan got one of the highest average IQs, so back off. In fact, they'll find so much info that my ex will have no choice but to call off his little ruse. And then he'll leave me alone. No violence, no bloodshed, just a little intimidation.
Was
of
there
one of his
any violence or
employees,
bloodshed
and he'll
that
realize the
was gonna
power
happen?
this VTuber holds. Only downside is I'll probably get banned if I'm streaming on somewhere like Twitch and lose my livelihood. for it.
Exactly.
And before you say, oh, but you could just tell me you were being stalked and felt unsafe. You think Twitch cares about their streamers' safety? Nope, but parasocial, I'm surviving. That was pretty much all the horror games I wanted to go over this time, and y'all know what to do. Comment down below the ones you guys
As always, flawless survival by me. Right? I don't. What was? I mean, mouth washing, like, you literally can't survive, so that doesn't count at all. So, flawless survival by me. Maybe a few scratches here and there, nothing too serious. Amazing video. Bye, Derek. All right, guys, are y'all ready for this whatchamacallit quiz? I just realized, I'm not gonna lie, Digital Circus hasn't put out a new episode in a minute, right? They haven't put out a like, is there something going on? Wait, what is the glitch doing? December 12th? What? They've been putting out murder drones. Is that a music video? This ain't the show. I've watched the show before. I've watched 3 or 4 episodes. I've watched it. Zombie survival quiz. Okay.
This is a quiz to find out if you'd survive a zombie apocalypse.
I already know
Not
the answer to
movie
that.
logic, not gamer instincts, actual survival decision making pulled from disaster studies, urban collapse scenarios,
got
and
this.
real world psychology.
Trust.
It's 28 questions long. Some of the questions are easy, most of them are not. For each of the questions, you get 4 options to pick from, and I'll tell you the right answer and explain why the others most likely will get you killed. As we go through
Okay.
the quiz, you should keep track of your score. You get 1 point per
Ooh.
correct answer.
1
And at
point?
the end, I'll tell you whether or not you'll last. So before we begin, I'm going to give
me
you some
see.
context as to this world and also the scenario so that you can make informed choices. So this quiz, right, this scenario, it uses classic...
Everybody get your point system ready. Get your point system ready. We're about to see if we want to survive the zombies apocalypse. Make sure you keep track of your points.
slow moving zombies, so like classic infection type zombies with moderate hearing and smell. They have
Okay.
poor eyesight, especially in low lighting. These zombies will notice if you're loud, if you're fast, or if you're bleeding. In
if
terms
you're
of how to
bleeding?
defeat them, the zombies don't feel pain. They don't bleed out. The only tried and tested way to destroy them is by destroying the brain. And they
Gotcha.
don't stop unless you hit a central nervous system, so when you're picking weapons, that's what you're aiming for. In terms of
What
how
about
the
it-
virus
what if I knock
spreads
an
or
ankle
how
out?
people turn, the
Ooh.
virus spreads fast. People say it's from bites, maybe blood. It's not airborne as far as we know, but if someone gets it, they turn fast. To give you some context of you live in an urban area with 2 other people, so it's like a medium-sized city, pretty
Yeah.
densely populated area with like the infrastructure of what you get in an urban area. So public transport, accessible supermarkets, roads,
Oh
etc.
goodness. Oh goodness. Okay, so they're setting me up to be clapped.
I hope you took some notes or you remembered those facts because they may or may not be relevant in deciding what you'll do. So again, I'll set out each question in turn and then the options,
pretend like
and I'll
I'm in
give
New
you a
York
couple
City.
of seconds to pick your answer. I'll tell you the right answer after each question and give you an explanation as to why that's the right answer. Feel
Wow.
free, obviously, to pause the video to take more time if you need it, and most importantly, keep track of how many answers you get right or wrong for your
So
final.
if you get bit, probably scratched, or connect blood with zombies, you're out of there. Okay. Okay, I got this. I got this.
Score
I
at
got
the
this.
end. And without further ado, let's begin. So you've just confirmed it. It's a zombie outbreak. You live in the 2nd floor apartment in a medium-sized city, and it's the
Okay.
first 10 minutes. What do you do?
The first
Option
10
A,
minutes.
leave immediately by car and head towards the
That
countryside.
sounds horrible. That's not
Option
gonna work.
B, grab a backpack and head on foot to the nearest supermarket.
That doesn't
Option
sound
C,
good.
wait a bit, gather information, and then leave before nightfall. Or option D, stay put and begin fortifying your home.
Oh, okay. Wow. Leaving immediately is not gonna work. The streets are gonna be flooded. People are gonna be everywhere. That's not going to work. Zombies are gonna come banging on your car door. People gonna come banging on your car door trying to take your whatchamacallit. Grab a backpack, head on foot to the nearest supermarket. That would be good in an ideal world, but everyone's gonna be fighting for something. That's not gonna do. You know, just have a stock fridge. That's not easy. That's not easy at all. Wait a while and gather info, then leave before nightfall. That's not a terrible idea. Stay put and fortify your home. How will I fortify my home if I have nothing to fortify it with? You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. I don't just have you're in an apartment in New York, in a medium-sized city. No, not New York. So medium-sized city. You don't have fortifying gear. C might be the only choice. I don't know where we're leaving before nightfall. I don't, but the supermarket's not gonna work. You can't leave. I'm going to see. Because you don't have nothing to fortify with. I'm in an apartment. People don't just keep boards in their apartment.
So the correct answer is option D, stay put.
How? Fortify with what? Chat, do y'all just have boards in y'all house to fortify with? What am I fortifying with? I'm in a medium city in an apartment room. Like, does it mean just like start moving things in front of the door? Is that fortifying? Moving the couch in front of the door? Is that what is fortifying? Maybe I'm thinking too hard. You know what?
And begin fortifying your home. So the reason that this is the right answer is because leaving in the first wave is often one of the riskiest things that you can do. During the first wave of an outbreak, infrastructure
And y'all have to
breaks
remember, chat, in this situation, I have to remember I'm not me, so I'm not going to be built different, right? In real life, one of the first things I'm doing is I'm gonna get on my motorcycle and I'm just swerving through traffic, swerving through lanes, going to the countryside, right? But that's me in real life. But I have to remember, you're just your average Joe. You're not Waka Waka Moon V2, okay? Remember
down
that.
basically instantly. The roads are full of accidents and abandoned cars, emergency services are overwhelmed or completely gone, and if you're in a vehicle, you're likely gonna get stuck. And if you're on foot, you're probably gonna be exposed. Another reason to stay put is because you have more control at home. You know your layout, your entry points, and what you have at home. You're able
Those
to
all
block
make sense,
doors,
yeah.
ration supplies, and also reduce noise.
I think what hoed me was the fortifying part. If it would have said stay home and wait, I would have been like, that makes sense. Fortifying, I think I took fortifying too literally. Because what I would do if I'm an average Joe is I'm staying at home. I'm not going out, right? I'm not going out. But if I'm staying at home, I know I don't have nothing to fortify with. So that's why I'm thinking of leaving.
Staying put has fewer variables and more you can control, and there's
deep.
also just less visibility to the outside world and its threats. Public spaces during this time are basically chaos zones because supermarkets and gas stations are early hotspots for violence, looting, infection spread. The majority of people that die early in disaster events do so because they go out thinking that they can grab more supplies. Another reason to stay is because waiting often gives you more information. In the next 12 to 48 hours, you'll learn what's happening, where to go or avoid, and whether there's an organized response. And so people who leave immediately often walk into blind danger. The only exceptions where leaving might be the right choice is if your building is actually compromised, like if there's an infected person inside and there's no way to secure it, or if you have a clear escape plan with pre-packaged supplies and like a safe destination, or
She said, I'm pretty sure one of the things she just said was gathering information was a good thing to do.
you live somewhere that's completely
for 12 to
indefensible.
48
So for
hours.
example, there's a glass storefront, or you're on the ground floor, or if there's wide entry points. But other than that, the safest thing to do is to stay and fortify and wait. So you've decided to stay put and ride out the first wave in your apartment. You've locked the doors, you've pulled the curtains, and you've confirmed it's a real outbreak. What's the smartest next move? Option A, start moving heavy furniture to block entry points.
I thought we were already doing that since we fortified.
Option B, fill bathtubs, sinks, and pots with clean water.
That's not a
Option
terrible
C,
idea.
inventory your kitchen and make a ration plan. Or option D, turn on the news and call your loved ones for updates.
Why can I not do all of these? Okay, no, okay, now this is nitpicky. This is very nitpicky. Because what do you mean I can't I can turn on the bathwater and then start moving furniture immediately. Remember, you're in an apartment. Your area is not huge. I'm running the bathwater, then moving while moving my couch. Right? I have to go B. I have to go B. Water's the most important one. Water's the most important thing. I gotta go B. There's no way it's not B.
The correct answer is option B, fill all possible containers with clean water.
Okay.
So the reason this is the right answer is because in disaster scenarios, especially when infrastructure is unstable, water is often one of the first systems to fail. City water might stop flowing or become contaminated within hours of an outbreak. And since you're at home and you have a bathtub, bathtubs can act as large reservoirs for washing or flushing, and pots, bottles, and kettles are drinking water reserves. Because the power might cut out at any time, this is definitely the most
washing. It's a zombie outbreak. I'm not washing nothing. Every piece of water around me straight for drinking. Oh, Waka, where's the poo gonna go? Where was the poo going before we had sinks and baths? On the floor. I'm not wasting my drinking water.
important thing to do, and you should fill any container while the water pressure is still on. So why are the other options not correct? So option A, if you barricade, this is important, but time-sensitive utilities come first. For option C, ration planning, again, this is smart, but no food is a problem in 3 days, while no water is a problem in the first day. And option D, turning on the news and calling your loved ones, that sounds useful, but communication noise risks attention, and you can also gather that information after.
If I'm calling my loved ones, I'm telling them like, hey, I'm not making it. I'm not toughing this one out. I love y'all, but I'm jumping out this window. I'm not dealing with this.
Securing the basics. Okay, so it's 15 minutes in, containers are full, the pressure is dropping, the power is still on, but it could cut out at any moment. What's the smartest next move? Option A,
Wait, containers are full, power is still on, but could cut. What's
inventory food in order of perishability and set ration sizes. Option B, stand on the balcony to gauge how many people are on the street. Option C, drag a bookcase against your front door for extra bracing.
No.
Or option D, write a visible note on your front door saying, alive inside, uninfected.
No. A is the only, A or C. But I'm gonna go with A. Because why do I need to stand by the balcony and see people on the street? They don't need to know I'm there. That's why I'm not going with D. If people know I'm there, they're gonna try to raid in and take all my water and maybe even take my poop that's on the floor. I might need to eat that. Drag a bookcase against your front door. That's option 2. That's option 2 for me.
In case help comes. So the correct answer here is option A, inventory and ration food. So the reason that this is important is because a calorie plan prevents panic eating and also using fridge power while you still have fridge power. Option B is incorrect because this makes you a visible target. Your silhouette against the sky is bait for both infected people and opportunistic survivors, and it's not worth the risk this early. Option C, bracing the door, is not wrong, but it's slightly premature. You're still gonna want flexibility to move between the rooms and also possibly scavenge from your neighbors or adjust sound or light control. And option D, the front door note, this might emotionally feel smart, but ultimately it's a liability.
Yeah.
This is because it draws attention to your apartment and it also gives away the fact that
How many
someone
points
is
y'all got?
alive inside and likely with resources.
I got 2 points.
It also just increases your risk of being targeted by desperate people, and there's no guarantee who reads this note. So you're an hour into the outbreak, the supplies are counted, you share the space with your 2 flatmates. What's the next priority? Option A.
Oh, I'm sharing space? That ruined my whole plan, bro. What do you mean I'm sharing space? One of them gonna have to get 8.
Establish a silent alert or knock code for movement inside the flat.
What?
Option B, cook a large hot meal before the gas or electricity
No,
dies.
that's not
Option
doing nothing
C,
for us.
assign one person to sit by the peephole and watch the hallway. Or option D, start binge charging every device you own.
But like when cell towers go down, the device won't really matter. I'm not going D, bro. I'm not going D. Establish a silent knock code for movement inside the flat. Assign one. Okay, so I feel like in order of things that make sense, you can't do the peephole thing until you have an established code, right? So C is out of there. Start bench charging. If cell towers go down, it's over. That's not a priority. That's out of there. Cook a large hot meal. Is A. Is A. You better not hold me with any other one.
So the correct option is option A, to have a silent alert system.
Give me that point.
So the reason this is the right answer is
point.
because having discipline in how you communicate can stop accidental shouting, accidental noise, and door opens later. Hot food and device
I
charging
have to
matters,
share a poop floor with 2 other people.
but all of these other things can wait until rules against loud mistakes, which are potentially fatal mistakes, are put in place. Okay, so you're now 2 hours into the outbreak. Communications are set and it's still quiet outside. What do you do next? Option A, pick one windowless interior room as the fallback or the sleep space. Option B, clear the hallway outside your unit of any loose objects.
Clear the hallway outside of any loose objects. What is that? What is that?
Option C,
entail?
start boiling tap water to sterilize it while power remains. Or option D, spread your stored water containers across different rooms in case of a breach.
Oh. Oh no. Okay. Let's try to eliminate it. Let's try to eliminate. Okay. Select one windowless interior as a fallback or sleep space. Get that out of here. I'm not worried about sleeping, bro. I'm not sleeping first day. Clear the hallway object outside. I don't even know what that's trying to tell me. I'm cutting B out. Start boiling tap water to sterilize it while power remains. What is that doing for me? Like at that moment in time, it's quiet outside. What is that doing for me? Spread your store water containers across different rooms in case of a breach. If we get a breach, are we not cooked regardless? It's C or D. But I just don't see C helping me, bro. I don't see C helping me right now. I'm going D. I'm giving myself that point already. I know it's D.
So the correct option here is option A, designate.
No. 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 I'm not. No. Designate. Designate a sleeping space. Are we serious? Okay, whatever.
In a fallback room. So the reason this is the right answer is because if the outer flat is breached, you need a last line of defense room. So the reason this is the right answer is because if the outer flat is breached, you need a last line of defense already chosen.
Why'd you put sleep space in it? I feel like sleep space was put in here just to throw you off. Cause what do you mean sleep space? That immediately makes it not important.
So the correct option here is option A, designate a fallback room. So the reason this is the right answer is because if the outer flat is breached, you need a last line of defense already chosen. So this is about prioritizing worst case preparedness before it's too late. By the 2-hour mark, we're assuming you've already secured water, you've already locked down and you've gone dark, and also the initial chaos is past, but stability is still fragile. So option B, clearing the hallway of loose objects, is a good idea, but it's not really worth the risk of sound unless there's an active threat outside. Option C, boiling the water, sounds smart, but you've already filled containers at this point, and the tap water is still running, so it's not yet unsafe. The power right now might stay on for hours, or it might just cut suddenly, but even then, you can boil the water from the fallback room later. Boiling it right now just creates unnecessary heat, noise, and smell, which are all signals that you want to prevent early
Why
on.
is D not the
And
right
finally,
answer?
D, spreading the water containers around the room. This is like a good idea, but it's minor optimization.
We're talking about sleep spaces. And you're talking about minor sleep spaces. We're not sleeping yet.
Obviously, if you're breached, you don't want all of your water in one place, but again, if you're breached that badly, the whole flat is essentially compromised. And the fallback
That's what I
room
was
should
thinking too
already
when that
have its
happened.
own mini storage. Okay, so you've made it to the end of day 1. The barricades, water, food, signals, safe room, and hygiene are all handled. What should you do to finish the day? Option 1, stay awake all night in rotating 2-hour guard shifts.
That's not
Option
good.
B, start a small cooking fire on the balcony to reduce
No.
indoor smells.
No.
Option C, signal from a window in Morse code that survivors are inside.
Who knows Morse code in 2025? Like people in the military. That's it, bro.
Or option D, mentally map a 10 to 14 day isolation timeline and nightly routine.
Mentally, what is mentally doing anything gonna help in the A? If it's not A, we got a problem. If it's not A, bro. If it's not A, we got a problem, bro. If it's not A, what do you mean mentally map? I need to communicate verbally with my. If it's not A, bro. If it's not A, start a small cooking fire on the balcony. It already says food is handled. I don't need to do this. If this mental map, if I make a mental map, I'm by myself making that mental map. Or am I thinking for one person here or 3? That's what really this comes down to. Am I thinking for myself mental map or of all of us creating a mental map? That is what's changing. That's what change A to D and D for me. Rotating in 2-hour shifts does not even sound that functional though, bro. 2-hour shifts does not stay. If we're doing D, it says nightly routine, which means we're going to go over the guard shifts. Is D. Because Because if we're going over a nightly routine, we're already doing A.
So the correct answer here is option D, build the timeline.
Yeah.
So the reason that this is the right answer is because this
It didn't
sets
say build, though. It said
psychological
mentally, but-
expectations and also ration discipline. Setting fires, making signals, or having exhausting all-night watches just create risk without adding any immediate survival value. So it's now been 48 hours since the beginning of the outbreak.
2 days,
You've not
okay.
heard any sirens, no screams, no gunfire, just silence. You crack a window and you listen, and movement sounds faint and far away. What do you do now? Option A, slide open the window a few more inches for ventilation because the air inside is stale. Option B, scan the street from behind the curtain for movement or patterns. Option C, step briefly onto your balcony and confirm how many bodies you
Not
can see
doing
below.
C.
Or option D, knock on the ceiling to check
I'm
if the
not
neighbors
doing D.
upstairs.
Okay, C and D is out of there. If I'm scanning the street from behind the curtain, we're not sliding the window open. There's no way. It has to be B. Scan the street from behind the curtain. B makes sense. B makes sense. Because the thing that was specified was movement sounds faint and far. And we already have the window cracked. It's B.
Are still alive.
Give me my point.
So the correct answer here is option B, scan the street discreetly. So the reason that this is correct is because in the 48-hour period, this phase is about information without exposure. If you're looking quietly through a covered window, this can give you insight into movement without sound or silhouette. Opening a window or stepping outside creates unnecessary noise and profile. And knocking is an even worse idea because you don't know who's alive or what they'd do if they heard you. You suspect that the apartment across the hall is a
Zombies can smell human according to your zombie apocalypse research. Well, you should have been here at the beginning to say the rules of this zombie apocalypse. This zombie apocalypse and yours aren't the same.
The door is cracked. What do you do? Option A, enter
Door is
quietly and
cracked.
search it for supplies.
Okay.
Option B, close and secure the door from the outside to prevent risk later. Option C, leave it untouched. Or option D, knock once, wait, and then cautiously enter with your knife drawn.
You suspect the apartment across the hall is abandoned. The door is cracked. Enter quietly, search for... No. Close and secure the door from the outside to prevent further risks later. B. C, leave it untouched. I'm trying to survive. If I just don't do anything, I'm going to die. Knock once, wait, then enter cautiously. We can't knock. Like, nothing's worth the risk. Starving and dying is worth the risk. We don't know what... We have no clue what our supplies look like. So that's probably the biggest problem with this quiz. We have a plan, but we don't actually know what our supplies looks like. If we mentally mapped 10 to 14 days, I'm assuming we have at least 14 days, right? But we don't actually know. And it says close and secure the door from the outside to prevent risk later. Which means we're securing everything before we go into it. Why don't we have a shotgun? We don't want a gun. Why would we want a gun? Leave it. Oh, okay. D is gone, right? Enter quietly and search for supplies. That's super risky. Close and secure door from the outside to prevent risk later. Because there could be a zombie in that room. So if we close it, we can prevent the zombie from... If we close the door, we prevent the zombie from coming out. Because we're going to assume they can't open doors. And also if we close it... Nothing goes wrong if you close the door. Nothing goes wrong if you close the door. What was that answer? The last one? The last one was B, right? I just want to make sure my... Yeah, the last one was B. Okay. If you leave it untouched, you don't want to leave the door open. It gotta be B. You don't want to leave that door open. You don't know what's coming in and out. Gotta be B.
So the correct answer here is option A, and
I'm not mad at that because we have no clue what our supplies looks like, and that's the problem. That's the problem. I don't know what our supplies looks like. If I knew what my supplies look like, that lets me know if I'm gonna risk it or not. I don't know if I can risk it.
enter quietly and search. So the reason this is the right answer is because at this point, controlled scavenging is strategic. If a room is clearly empty, it's better that you take its resources before someone.
What do you mean it's clearly, it's a cracked door. That means someone or something was or could be there. That's not, no, horrible explanation.
Clearly more desperate does. Avoiding all unknowns also isn't sustainable long term. Don't knock,
I agree with that.
Don't announce. Don't waste the opportunity. At night, you hear footsteps and whispers.
But why is B wrong? Secure the door? Okay, whatever.
Outside your apartment door. It's clearly human. What do you do? Option A, stay completely silent. Don't move. Don't make noise. Option B, whisper to your group to grab weapons in case they come in. Option C, make a deliberate sound to show that you're at home and you're not worth breaking in. Or option D, wait for them to move on and then open the door quietly.
Yeah, all right, B. If it's not B, if it's not B, bro, we're gonna have a serious problem. If it's not B, we are going to have a serious problem. We hear whispering. We can't stay completely silent because we hear whispering, so we know it's a person. We know it's a person, and that they want to break in. It has to be B.
To check.
It has to be B, bro. Don't do no BS here, dog.
So the correct answer here is option A.
Okay. Sure, buddy. Okay, explain this one to me. You're gonna have to tell me how. You're gonna have to tell me how.
Stay silent. So the reason that this is the right answer is because this isn't the time to act. Silence is your defense.
It's not the time to act. You mean hearing people whispering outside our door is not the time to act? By the time you want to act, it will be too late. No, you're wrong.
If they're looters, they'll avoid resistance, and if they're panicking, noise can make them choose your door. If they're infected, sound draws them.
What do you... If they're... Wait.
This isn't the time to act. Silence is your defense.
Explain.
If they're looters, they'll avoid resistance, and...
If they're looters, they'll avoid resistance. Based off of what? Is it because our door is barricaded? Is that why? Because if you came out and said right now, because our door is barricaded, maybe it's because our door is barricaded. They're barricaded. That has to be the only reason. That gotta be the only reason. Maybe it's because our door is barricaded.
if they're panicking, noise can make them choose your door. If they're infected, sound draws them. You only move if they try to enter, and even then, you don't speak. Your flatmate whispers too loudly during a routine water check, and you hear a muffled groan from somewhere in the hallway a few minutes later. What do you do? Option A,
Kick out the flatmate and live.
take a position at the door with a weapon in case someone comes through. Option B, quietly relocate everyone to your fallback room and lock the door. Option C, tell them to stay put and go investigate alone while it's quiet. Or option D, whisper sharply at them, telling them to shut up and listen.
Bro, B. I've chose B 3 times in a row. Right? This is the 3rd time choosing B in a row. No, I've chose B 4 times in a row. Somehow the last one was wrong. It wasn't wrong. It wasn't wrong. In fact, the going into the room quietly, in fact, honestly, I've been right 4 times in a row, but I've been right the last 3 times, but I've been hoed. It's gotta be Vera. Take position at the door with a weapon. Remember, grabbing the weapon is the last thing you want to do. You don't want to grab the weapon unless something's breaking in. Remember that. Tell them to stay put and go. No, that doesn't make sense. Whisper sharply. Like, no. You don't want to whisper. That's dangerous.
So the correct answer is option B, relocate to the fallout room. So the reason this is the right answer is because containment is the protocol here. Fallback spaces exist for this reason. You don't split up, you don't go hunting, and you don't escalate anything. This is defensive discipline. Move to the stronghold and listen. If nothing happens, then you wait. And if something breaches, you're ready. You overhear a broadcast on a still working radio. Evacuation might be happening 6 miles away at an old stadium, but you don't have any further details and there's also no schedule.
6 miles
What do you
away.
do?
Yeah,
Option
okay,
A,
buddy.
immediately pack and leave while the streets are quiet.
No.
Option B, wait 24 hours to gather more information or listen
Maybe.
for updates. Option C, prepare a bag and scout the route before committing. Or option D, ignore it.
Prepare a bailout. Okay. I agree with preparing the bailout bag. But I want to wait. Why can't I wait with the bailout bag? Also, what do you mean scout 6 miles? That's the whole day. If we want to go there and back. We're low on food and water. We're not about to jog the 6 miles. We're not marathon runners. We don't do this. We don't run cross country. Bro, it's B. It gotta be B.
So the correct answer here is option C, which is prepare to move, but don't move just yet. So the reason this is
What do you mean don't move? It says scout.
the correct answer
It
here is
says
option
scout.
C, which is prepare to move.
How do you scout the route? So what am I scouting? The single block that I can see from my apartment? Is that what I'm scouting? Is that the scout? 1 block compared to 6 miles?
Move, but don't move just yet. So the reason this is the right answer is because if you leave now, you risk walking into chaos or nothing at all. But ignoring it completely is also a gamble. The right call here is controlled contingency. You should prep a bag.
So what about the 24 hours? It's the prep the bag part. That's what sold us. Okay, guys, I want y'all to understand. From what I'm understanding, option B and C are the exact same thing. One just has the bag prep. That's what it sounds. It sounds like they mean the exact same thing, but they use different verbiage to throw us off. Because it sounds like they're the same thing. She meant scouting, like look out the window. Dog, were we not gonna look out the window if we didn't get a radio call telling us to? Come on, bro.
Watch for signals, and then assess the route. Okay, so you've gathered your bag, and now you have to choose one weapon to take when fleeing the apartment. What's the smartest grab? Option A is a long crowbar. Option B,
That's
a
not bad.
short machete. Option C is a steel baseball bat. Or option D, a cordless drill.
Cordless drill. That does not seem like the move. And that sounds like it could be loud. We have D out of here. Machete. A machete we can fit into is easy to carry, right? And how do we kill the zombies again? How are we killing the zombies? You can hit them in the head or something with their nervous system. But what if you need to like act? Oh, but this is what's throwing me. This is what throwing me here, and maybe this could sell me. What if we do need to open something with the crowbar? We need to get into a building. The crowbar is has the most utility. It's the most versatile. There's nothing here as versatile as a crowbar. I have to go A. Cause I can hit somebody in the head with the crowbar like a bat. I think it's A or B. If it's C or D, I'm gonna be mad. If it's A or B, I won't be mad. If it's C or D though, I'm gonna be pissed.
So the correct answer here is option A, the long crowbar. So the reason this is the right answer is because this is the weapon that you're gonna grab before leaving your apartment. So the weapon choice here needs to factor in, number 1, how lethal it is against zombies, especially skull trauma. Number 2, utility in the field, so how it works against doors, fences, or breaking into places.
Yes.
Number 3, durability and portability. You want a weapon that won't break and it won't slow you down. And number 4, ease of use under stress, so no skill or precision needed. The reason the crowbar is the best choice is because it delivers focused and dense impact, which is ideal for cracking skulls. It also functions as a multi-tool, so it can open doors, pry fences, break windows. There's no edge to maintain, there's no power required, and it's nearly indestructible. And basically, it works in both combat and escape. All in all, it's the most versatile survival tool that you can carry. The machete was a viable option, but it's risky. It's good in the sense that it's fast and it's light, and it's good for clearing brush or like cutting rope, but it's not really designed for hard impact because it can slice through soft tissue, but it might get stuck in bone. And remember from the beginning of this video, I told you that in order to defeat a zombie, you have to aim for its brain.
Gotcha.
And in order to get to the brain, you have to go through the skull. And a machete can get stuck in a skull or in the bone of its neck if you're trying to cut its head off. The baseball bat also looks like it could be a really good idea, but it's probably going to perform poorly. The reason for this is because it's unnecessarily heavy, it's tiring to swing, and also there's no extra function besides the intimidation. Bats also often glance off of bone, so it's actually not great for cracking skulls, especially if you're swinging at a bad angle. And the cordless drill is wrong because this might sound like a really good idea, but drills are not going to be lethal unless it's precisely placed. It's also going to require 2 hands, close contact, and also, most importantly, electricity and battery power. And once it's dead, it's useless, and there's no extra utility or intimidation value to it. You now go into your kitchen for a secondary weapon. Which of these gives you the best chance of stopping a zombie in close combat? Option A, a chef's knife. Option B, a wooden rolling pin. Option C, a butcher's cleaver. Or option D, a screwdriver.
Screwdriver. Easy. 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 Play too many games. Play too many games. Easy.
So the correct answer here is option C, a butcher's cleaver. So the reason this
I guess I never played enough games. I guess I did not play enough games.
is the right answer is because a cleaver has the mass and blade thickness to damage a skull with short range strikes. The chef's knife is most likely going to be too thin and it risks snapping or getting stuck. And the rolling pin,
I've never
feels
used.
like a bat,
I've never used a butcher's knife. I have no clue how sharp a butcher's knife is. So she could very well just be spitting the truth. I don't know. I'm not mad at that one.
Probably too light to do real damage. And
The
as I said with the
screwdrivers
bat,
seem
most likely it'll bounce or
very
glance
easy.
off bone. The screwdriver here could be good because it could puncture, but it'll probably only go through soft points and you need perfect aim under pressure. Therefore, it's
true.
not the best option.
It is.
So you've packed our small bag. And a local broadcast says that evacuation teams are moving towards a nearby stadium within the next 48 hours. What time of day do you plan to move? Option A, leave just before dawn. Option B, leave in the middle of the day. Option C, leave after dark. Or option D, leave right away.
We don't want to leave at dark. We don't want to leave at dark. Just before dawn or in the middle of the day? Just before dawn so we're not caught in the middle of the nighttime. If we leave in the middle of the day, we might get caught in the middle of the night on our way there. That's the only thing I can think of.
So the correct answer here is option A, leave just before dawn. So the reason this is the right answer is because leaving right before sunrise gives you both enough light to navigate without drawing too much attention, while most threats, either human or zombie, are less alert. Night travel is not a good idea because it increases the risk of tripping, noise, or panic, and broad daylight also makes you way too visible. So you've exited your apartment and you're making your way towards the stadium. Before seeing any zombies, you spot a group of 3 scavengers near a parked car. One is searching the trunk, another is standing lookout, and the third is carrying a pipe. They haven't noticed you yet. What do you do?
Ooh, this is
Option
tough.
A,
This is
approach
tough.
calmly and ask if they've seen safe zones.
Oh, this is tough.
Option B, stay low and observe from a distance before deciding. Option C, circle wide and avoid contact entirely.
No,
Or
it
option
can't be
D,
C.
follow them quietly to see where they're heading.
It can't be C or D. It can't be. C, I feel like if we avoid them completely, they're going to be able to spin on us. I feel like they'll be able to spin on us and then we're cooked. right? If we completely avoid them. A, they might be a little pipe happy. They might be a little pipe happy, bro. That I feel like A is asking for conflict. I need to see the situation from afar type of guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm an observant type of guy. I'm choosing B. This is why we left at dawn in the first place, so we can be extra cautious. That was the whole point. We're not gonna follow them because if they notice us following them, that could create conflict. It's 3-on-3. Come on.
So the correct answer here is option C. Avoid contact entirely. So the reason this is the right answer is because a wide detour keeps your location, your supplies, and your intentions secret. Early survival states that stealth is more important than alliance building. Option A, approaching
So watching them from a distance isn't stealth.
calmly is not the right answer because in early outbreaks, strangers are often scared and hyper-reactive. There's also no trust networks established yet, so it's more likely that they'll escalate or become violent or betray you. Option B, watching from a distance gives you intel, but it burns time and it also risks you being spotted if
It's dawn though. That's why
they sweep their surroundings. And if they see you
I
first,
feel like if we avoid them and we circle, I just feel like we're gonna get snuck on.
you lose initiative. Option D, following them is also not the best answer because stalking unknown people is risky and you could walk into their base or another group. There's no true incentive to doing this early on, and if you're caught, you're seen as a threat or a potential ambusher. So on your route, you end up crossing rooftops using ladders and fire escapes. On the next rooftop, you see a zombie standing on the far ledge. It's facing away and it hasn't noticed you yet. You need to cross that roof to reach the ladder. What do you do? Option A, move slowly across the rooftop, hugging the wall and staying silent. Option B, throw a bottle into the street below and lure it off the edge. Option C, try and sneak up and attack it with your crowbar. Or option D, wait for it to wander off before attempting the crossing.
Okay. Slowly across the rooftop, hugging the wall, staying silent. This is not a complete action. We have to get to the okay. Like in a perfect world, A makes sense, but let's go through all of them real quick. Throw a bottle into the street. That sounds like a horrible idea because that's just gonna attract more zombies. C, sneak up it and kill it with your crowbar. Like that's the video game answer. That's the answer I would feel safest with, but that can be loud, I guess. Wait for it to wander off before. Bless me. Wait for them to wander off. We're short on time. So if you're consistent in saying we're short on time and we don't want to create loud noises or create conflict, it has to be A. But if you somehow flip this around to being D or C, I'm a flip. So it has to be A.
So the correct answer here is option A, move silently across.
Okay.
So the reason this is the right answer is because at this point, the zombie hasn't seen you yet. You're not blocked and you don't need to engage.
How many points are y'all at, chat? Right now I'm at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm at 9 points.
Stealth here minimizes all risk. Option B, throwing a bottle could work if you were on the ground, but since you're on a rooftop, sound travels unpredictably and also it could just alert more zombies below. Sneaking up to attack it is also not necessary since it hasn't noticed you yet, and it also puts you in close quarters with no backup plan.
Yeah,
Option D is potentially a good idea, but waiting could take forever and it wastes daylight while giving up control. You're cutting through a narrow alley, and about 30 feet ahead, you see a zombie. It hasn't noticed you yet, but it's directly between you and the exit. There's an open side door to your left, a dumpster you could climb, and also a loose pipe on the ground nearby. What do you do? Option A, pick up the pipe and confront it before it
We already have a crowbar.
gets
What do we need
closer.
a pipe for?
Option B, go into the side door and barricade it behind you to wait for a better moment. Option
We're
C,
not waiting.
climb the dumpster, toss a small object away, and misdirect the zombie away from the exit. Or
Doesn't
option
sound
D,
terrible.
dash past the zombie now while there's still distance.
C. Yeah, C's the only one that makes sense. I don't need that pipe. Step to the door and barricade. We don't have all day.
So the correct answer here is option C, use elevation and misdirection. So the reason this is the right answer is because it has the best combination of both control of the situation and also momentum. Here, you're staying away from the action and you preserve your forward route, but you also don't trigger aggression. And you might be wondering now why a sound distraction is the correct answer in the alleyway, while on the previous rooftop question I said that sound is unpredictable.
Well,
This is because in the
only option.
alleyway, you're in a contained space. So there's tight walls and there's short distance, and you can also see the zombie and it hasn't seen you yet. So here you're actually able to direct noise without just hoping that the zombie will react like in the previous question. And you have immediate visual feedback on how the zombie responds. And most importantly, you have escape options such as a dumpster, side door, or a fallback path. Essentially, sound is a good tool here because it's in a space that's controlled, tight, and you can control. Sound is
Ooh,
dangerous
tight
on a
and
rooftop
controlled.
in the previous question because that's a high exposure space
bro,
because
what?
rooftops
What am
offer
I
no
talking
cover.
about?
You can't see what's in surrounding buildings or below you, and a thrown bottle creates echoes which could travel downward and it could trigger zombies or other people on the street or in nearby buildings. Option A, fighting the zombie, is not the right answer because this is still too risky. You don't know if there are other zombies nearby or what's behind the zombie, and weapon or not, confrontation when you don't need to is high failure rate unless you're cornered. Option B, going to the side door and hiding, is a valid survival option, but you're now stuck in a closed building with its own unknowns inside. There's also no guarantee that the zombie will ever move on. So this option isn't wrong, but it's also not the best option.
Okay.
And option D, sprinting past, is also risky, because one wrong move and you could get grabbed. You turn a corner
Not
and
me,
you see
but-
another survivor. They're alone and they're sitting on a curb. From your first glance, they don't look injured. What do? Option A, approach slowly and ask if they're headed towards the stadium.
Okay.
Option B, cross to the other side and keep walking without making eye contact.
No.
Option C, turn back and take a longer route.
No.
Or option D, make brief eye contact and nod. And then
We're not doing B. We're not doing B. Take a longer route? No, it's 1v3, bro. If something pops up, we take him off. It's A or D. Make brief eye contact, nod, and keep moving. I'm an A type of guy. I'm an A type of guy. But if we're all being silent, he doesn't care about being silent because he's on the side. He's on the curve, so he doesn't care about being silent. I think this is a hard choice. This is a very hard choice. It says after they're going to the stadium. They didn't say whisper. But why is he sitting on the street by himself? Like that doesn't that sounds suspicious, bro. That sounds suspicious. Now we crossing to the other side. We're crossing to the other side. But I don't like how it's saying without making eye contact. I don't like the no eye contact. I want to see what's happening over there. But I like to cross the other side. We don't know what's going on. He's just sitting on the... No, I like to cross the other side. There's no... Because we have no clue what they got going on. I like to cross the other side.
So the correct answer here is option D, brief.
I truly just don't know why I would do D at all. Like, why would I don't see a situation why I'm making eye contact and nodding if there's nothing else to be said. What am I nodding at you for? It's the eye contact part, bro. That's it. It's literally just the eye contact part. This is the right option if it's eye contact. But because it's not, it makes it D.
Eye contact and keep moving. So the reason this is the right answer is because you need to acknowledge this person without becoming a variable. Making eye contact shows your confidence and the nod signals peace. Option B or C, ignoring or avoiding them entirely, could be read as weakness, and option A of approaching them is risky. You don't know their intentions or what they've lost. While climbing a fence, you slice your palm open on exposed metal. It's not deep, but it's bleeding. What do you do? Option A, cover it quickly with whatever cloth you have. Option B, wash and disinfect it before sealing it up. Option C, ignore it because it's too small to matter. Or option D, wrap it in plastic to keep the blood from dripping.
A isn't the answer. It has to be B. A isn't the answer because that blood is still going to be dripping with you wherever you go. If you wash it and disinfect it, then seal it, the smell of the blood won't be as strong. It has to be B. Bro, I've chose B so many times, bro. I've chose B so many times and it's been wrong. If it's, bro,
So the correct answer here is option B, clean and disinfect it.
bro.
So the reason that this is the right answer is because any open wound is potentially an infection point, especially if you're touching surfaces or dead bodies. Every small cut matters in an unsanitary environment. And here you're protecting yourself from both regular and zombie-related infections. You find gasoline and a lighter in an abandoned garage. Do you rig a Molotov cocktail for zombie defense? Option A, yes, because it's an explosive distraction and it destroys the zombie on contact. Option B, yes, but only as a last resort. Option C, no, because fire spreads unpredictably and it draws attention. Or option D, no, it's better saved for sterilizing tools.
Oh. Gasoline and a lighter. I like a Molotov last resort, bro. I like a last resort. No, as fire spreads unpredictably and grabs attention. Bro, okay. My problem with some of these are, why can't both of these be in the same answer? The fire spreads unpredictably, like that's true, that's terrible. But sterilizing tools is also, like, why can't these be in the same answer, right? And look, even if I don't rig it, if C or D is the answer, I'm still surviving in said situation because I'm thinking one of these two things. Or probably I'm thinking both of these things, but I'm just guessing which one's the right answer. C, we don't want all that attention. Let's go. Oh, it is C. Oh, her audio probably messed up here. Lost audio footage, yeah. Fire rarely instantly kills. Yeah, I was about to say instantly kills is kind of crazy. If in small areas is bad, yeah, okay. Give me my point. That gas is better sterilizing for tools is true, but it's not the best answer in the scenario. And like that's the problem. Like it's not the best answer, but a good enough answer is still survivable.
A corner shop when your route was blocked. You're taking shelter in the back room of a corner shop when your route was blocked. It's a small space with one door, no windows, and a zombie has just stumbled in from the front. Inside this room with you are a metal drawer, a kitchen knife, duct tape, and a narrow closet with...
You're taking shelter in the back room of a corner shop after your route was blocked. It's a small space with one door and no window, and a zombie has stumbled in.
Laddered wooden doors. You have seconds to react. What do you do? Option A, tape the knife to a broken broom handle and prepare to fight.
What?
Option B,
no.
Hide silently in the closet and hope it passes. Option
Maybe.
C, climb onto the metal drawer and prepare to strike from above. Or option D, make noise to lure the zombie fully in and then try and slip behind it and escape.
What? Okay. I don't like B. You don't know how long. It's 3 of us. Why don't we jump him with the crowbar? What was the point of the crowbar and the machete or the butcher's knife if we don't just blick him with that? Climb onto the metal drawer and prepare to strike from above. That sounds very tedious. Make noise to alert. These are stupid. These are stupid. Is hiding going to work? I don't. Are we really taping a duct tape to that knife that fat? That knife isn't going to do nothing. We went over. A is gone. That knife is not going to do nothing to it. Since we're resorting to a knife, climbing on the metal drawer and striking from above, that's doing nothing to it. A and C, they're out of there. Hiding or making noise. We can't make noise because it's a small space. It got to be B. Okay, climb onto the metal drawer. It's A or it's B or C. Onto the metal drawer and prepare to strike from above? Like, what? Like, I'm trying to think of a metal drawer. Make noise and lure it in? But we're in a small space. How would it not see us? I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna be honest. This is a BS question. Cause I don't like
So
any
the correct
of these.
answer here is option C.
Sure.
Use elevation and timing. So the reason this is the right answer is because standing on the drawer gives you both height, force, and also angle to strike the zombie.
Sure.
As established before, these zombies are slow moving, so if you wait for it to enter and then drive a downward strike where it counts, this is probably your best bet. Option A, making the DIY spear, is not a good idea because makeshift spears often are not going to hold up in real
that's a waste
pressure.
of time.
A taped knife is unstable, and if you have one shot to pierce its skull, it's most likely not going to come from a very panicked jab. Option B, hiding in the closet, is normally a good idea, but again, this closet has slatted doors and the room is too small.
Slatted doors. Yeah.
If the zombie even hears a breath or brushes against the door, you're trapped inside with no escape.
We have a crossbar. Why was an answer choice not use the crossbar, hit it on the head? There's 3 of us and I have a crossbar. Like this situation doesn't make sense to me because why was an option choice a makeshift spear when we have weapons?
And option D, luring the zombie in and slipping past, could work in a bigger space, but not here. As mentioned, it's a small room and you can't circle one in a small room and you have no idea what's waiting on.
I'm giving myself that answer because my answer choice was to kill it with a crowbar and that wasn't an answer. They said climb onto
Yourself down with a towel or cloth. Option A, until they
Hold up.
pass, even if it takes hours. It's not effective against all viral agents unless you have proper filtration.
Oh, hold on, I skipped too far.
Water. Biohazard can't neutralize any water. So the option B,
Wait,
room in
hold
one
up.
shot to pierce its is zombie even here, luring the zombie in and slip.
Okay, I'm giving myself the answer because my answer would be to kill it with a crowbar. That would be my answer, but that wasn't an answer
And
choice.
you can't circle one in a small room and you have no idea what's waiting outside. So you've just successfully fought the zombie off at close range. You're unbitten, but it's blood splattered
Where's
on
my
your mouth and your hands.
roommate?
What do you do first?
Where's my roommate?
Option A, wipe yourself down with a towel or cloth. Option B, rinse with soap and water immediately. Option C, disinfect your skin with hand sanitizer. Or option D, wait and see if symptoms appear.
If I have soap and water, I'm using soap and water, right? Right? If I have soap and water, would I not use soap and water? Right? Right? Like, come on.
So the correct answer here is option B, rinse with
Thank
soap and
you.
water. The reason this is the right answer is because if the virus spreads through blood, then you have to treat it like a biohazard. Soap and water removes infectious material better than alcohol. And sanitizer can't neutralize any contamination in the eyes or the mouth. Speed matters here, so waiting to see if symptoms appear is also a terrible idea. So by this point, all of your clean water is gone. You find a puddle of murky water next to a corpse that's clearly been mauled by zombies. What do? Option A, boil the water because heat kills everything. Option B, filter the water with cloth and then boil it. Option C, avoid it unless you have proper filtration. Or option D, dilute it with cleaner water and hope it's safe.
We have no clean water, so how will we dilute it? Filter it with cloth. I don't even know what that means. Boil it. C. Because C covers all the points. Avoid it unless you have proper filtration. Like, yeah. And boiling it, if it was the right answer, that means we have... Avoid it unless you have... Yeah, C. That's literally the only answer that makes sense. I'm giving myself the point because I know
So the correct
it has
answer
to be right.
here is option C, avoid it without proper filtration. So the reason this is the right answer is because while boiling is effective against bacteria, it's not effective against all viral agents or chemical contaminants. And you don't know enough about zombie blood to know if it contains persistent infection particles. Option B, filtering with the cloth and then boiling, is also a bad idea because filtering only removes debris but not pathogens. You're inside a store with broken glass on the floor. A group of 4 zombies wanders in from a side entrance. They haven't noticed you yet, and you're crouched behind the checkout counter. What do? Option A, crawl quietly against the back wall to the
That's not
emergency
happening.
exit. Option B, stay completely still until they pass, even if it takes hours. Option C, throw a metal object to the far corner and sneak out the front. Or option D,
C.
try and separate one from the group and take it down.
C. I'm not about to stay there for hours. And
So
I
the
can't
correct answer
crawl.
here is option C,
Yeah,
use noise
easy.
tactically. The reason this is the right answer is because zombies react to sound, and you don't want them investigating your section of the store. Throwing an object quietly obviously creates false noise distraction, and it also gives you a chance to exit. Option B, waiting, was a valid answer, but it's a gamble on your time. And option A is a bad idea because
Like,
if
are
you can
we in a
remember from the
completely
scenario,
different situation, or am I still with my gang, bro? Like, where's my gang at?
there's glass on the floor, and crawling on glass is just risk. Option D, engaging one, is dumb. You should probably know that by now. You should always avoid confrontation if possible, and remember there's a group of zombies. Other ones will hear. So you continue making your way to the stadium. You're almost there. When you're 2 blocks away from your destination, you realize that someone is quietly following you at a distance. They haven't called out yet. What do? Option A, call them out and ask them to identify themselves.
That's terrible.
Option B, pick up your pace, make several turns to test if they're tracking you. Option C,
I don't hate
stop
that.
abruptly and wait for them to catch up so you can confront them.
I hate
Or
that.
option D, turn around and start walking towards them to intimidate them.
I don't think D is a terrible choice. I don't think D is a terrible choice, but I'm gonna go with B. But D does not sound terrible. I like D, bro. Like, press them. Like, why are you following me? But you're not making.
So the
any
correct
noise.
answer is option B, change your
Yeah,
pace and test
unfortunately.
if they're following you. The reason this is the right answer is because if someone's following you silently, you should never confront them directly. Change your pace and take sharp turns, and if they match you, it's deliberate. Once you've established they are in fact following you, then
I'm
you can
waiting
break
till-
the line of sight and change direction.
I'm waiting till I go into an alley and I'm sprinting down that alley, dog.
Talking to them or walking towards them gives them control, and you need options here that minimize risk. So you've just changed pace and you've made several sharp turns, and they match every move. So now you know they're deliberately following you.
Is
You're
it not
still
a
2 blocks away
Is it not a 1v3
from your
anymore?
destination. What do?
It's
Option
a
A,
1v3,
duck into a building,
right?
break the line of sight, and then exit via a back route. Option B, run the final 2 blocks to lose them and reach the evacuation
That's
point
not
as fast as
happening.
you can. Option C, hide in a shadowed spot and ambush them when they pass.
That's
Or
unnecessary.
option D, shout at them that you know they're following and threaten
Hey.
them to back off.
Where's my
So the right
gang
answer is
at?
option A, break the line of sight and exit from another route. So the reason this is the right answer is because breaking the line of sight is power here. Once this person can't see you, you regain tactical control of the situation. Entering a building also gives you many alternate exits, angles, and barriers. And most people that are following you don't expect sudden lateral movement. Most likely, they're watching you for forward momentum. And if you break the line of sight, you now have options to either double back, wait it out, or have a more controlled confrontation on your own terms. Option B, running to the evacuation point, is a bad idea because it shows desperation, and more importantly, you're going to lead them to your only safe haven and potentially compromise it. Option C, ambushing them, is also a bad idea because even if you win, you risk injury or noise. And you don't know anything about this person, so it's very unlikely that you're going to control the fight. Option D, threatening them out loud, is also a bad idea because aggressive posturing only works if you
Didn't it say before that a building has its own dangerous variables? The reason why I was wrong then was because the thing we were dealing with was a zombie, and that's more predictable than a human. If you're being chased by a human, there's nothing worse than you. Worse than that, than being chased than a human. You know what I mean? But earlier it was just a zombie, and we just had to get past one zombie that had a broken leg. Like let's imagine this. You're in an alleyway, right? Would you rather be with a zombie that has a broken leg or a human? A fully functioning human. You're going to choose a zombie.
You have leverage in the situation. Otherwise, you're escalating a situation where that person might feel cornered or it provokes violence. So you've successfully evaded this person and you're now 1 block away from the evacuation zone. A lone zombie is blocking the gate entrance. It's slow, but it's fully alert and squarely in your path. You have a crowbar, a flashlight, a water bottle, and a cracked riot shield that you found earlier.
Where do we find
What
a
do you
riot
do?
shield?
Option A, use the riot shield to push it aside and run past. Option
No,
B,
that's risky.
blind the zombie with a flashlight and strike it over the head with a crowbar. Option C,
that works.
wait for another person to draw its attention and then move. Or option D, throw your water bottle to the far side of the street and then rush through.
I'm not throwing no water. I'm choosing B. Throw my water bottle. Yeah, alright.
So the correct answer here is option A, push through with the shield. So
It's A. Okay.
the
Where
reason
is
this
that?
is the right answer is because bypassing is always smarter if you have the option. And here, disabling the zombie is not necessary. A
Okay,
riot
sure.
shield gives you both force and direction. Option B, fighting the zombie, again, risks too much noise and injury, and you're this close to the destination.
Exactly. We're this close to the destination. Let's get there.
Combat is unnecessary here if you have the option to redirect and move on. For your best chance of survival, you should always avoid fights unless they're absolutely
If it's such a slow moving zombie, why don't I just walk around it? Like, if it's that easy to avoid these zombies, I feel like I can just walk around all of them. If I can just push it with a riot shield, what's stopping me from taking 10 steps to the right and then 10 steps forward and walking past it? Like, I don't get it.
required. Option C, waiting it out, and option D, throwing the bottle are not good because the zombie's already seen you, so it's unlikely that waiting it out or distracting it will be very effective. So you successfully bypass the zombie and you finally arrive at the evacuation site. It's surrounded by high fencing, guards, and you can see a panicked looking crowd nearby. You accidentally dropped your crowbar during the encounter earlier, and so now you're unarmed. What's the most strategic way to approach? Option
What?
A, push through the crowd because urgency signals that you need help. Option
What?
B, wait nearby and watch how the guards treat incoming people. Option C, call out from a distance and raise your arms. Or option D, walk directly to the guards, show your hands, and stay silent.
I like D. Because instead of waiting for other people to get confirmation, I can go straight to the guards. I get instant gratification if it's good or bad, and then I can leave if it's bad. But what do you mean show my... No. Show my hands? My hands are bloody. They might get rid of me, though. No, wait, what? I just peeped why it said show my hands. Now I'm going
So the
B.
correct answer here is option B, observe before
I just
approaching.
peeped why it
So
said
the
show
reason
my
this
hands.
is the right answer is because evacuation zones are
No.
often unstable. You don't know if the guards are armed or overwhelmed. Option A, pushing in, could get you mistaken for a threat, and option C draws attention to you, again without you having further context. Option D,
bad.
walking up silently, can also be seen as evasive or again potentially confrontational. The safest thing to do is still to watch protocol and then mimic it calmly. So that wraps up the last of the questions, and hopefully you made it. So count up how many of the answers you got correct. You should now have a
How many
score out of
points do
28.
y'all have? How many points y'all have? I got... I got 20.
So now I'll tell you what your score means
got
and
20.
whether or not you would have survived the zombie apocalypse. So if you scored between 26 and 28, you would have survived. You're calm under pressure, you're tactically sharp, you're rare, and you're adaptable.
You're
Most
rare.
likely, you would have lasted months into this outbreak.
That's
maybe
BS.
and you're the kind of person that other survivors want to follow. If you scored between 22 and 25, then you most likely survived the initial outbreak and you navigated long-term danger pretty well. You made some mistakes here and there, but luckily it was nothing fatal. With a good group, you're likely to survive. If you
Man.
scored between 17 and
What did I get?
21,
Yeah.
you'd likely scrape through the first wave, but stumble very often. You probably wasted unnecessary energy and you took unnecessary shortcuts. Survival for you is possible.
unnecessary shortcuts. Like hitting the zombie in front of me. It's an unnecessary shortcut. Why not just walk around it?
But you'd need luck and good alliances.
Uh-huh.
If you score between 12 and 16, your chances are unlikely.
You're cooked.
You're likely a liability to your group.
Yeah,
you burn
yeah,
through
you're cooked.
supplies, you draw noise. and you
Imagine
probably
getting
also
12 to
injure yourself.
16. Like,
Unfortunately,
bro,
for
could
you,
never, bro.
surviving past the first few weeks is unlikely.
Could never.
And finally, if you got 0 to 11, then you're
Imagine
a casualty on
only
day 1.
getting
You
11, bro. Like, come on,
probably
guys.
wouldn't make it through 24 hours. Maybe not even the first hour. Most likely, you'll be one of the first bitten and also first
Only
remembered in
11?
the what not to do in survival briefings.
Bro, I
Thank
could
you for
not
watching this video. I
imagine.
hope you enjoyed it. I know this is
I could, to me personally, I could never, like, let's be for real. I could never. 11. Thank you, Oddly Specific Crystal, for the wonderful video. I'm glad that I'm one of the best survivors to ever do it. Some of the questions were BS, but that's okay. That's okay. Some of the questions were BS, but that's how it be sometimes. Shout out to me, world's best survivor. When you really sit down and think about it, can you really think of someone who can survive like I do? I don't think you can survive like me. That does not feel good. I didn't know touching your throat just doesn't feel that. Just like touching your throat does not. It doesn't feel like good. It doesn't feel like good. Now, this is what I could do, bro. Now, I could either watch MrBeast, 100 people versus world's biggest trap, right? Or we could play a game. The level of 7 serial killers. Let's do that one instead, actually. This is kind of on topic of what we were doing today anyways. The seven levels of serial killers.
What is up, guys, and welcome to the 7 levels of fictional serial killers. In this video, we're ranking killers from the absolute worst to the very best. We're judging them based on how skilled they are at actually killing, how good they are at staying hidden, and how dangerous they are in a fight. Let's just dive in and see.
Wait, Chad, should we do this one or should we become the flight attendant? Should we watch this or should we watch the should we play the flight attendant game? All right.
Which of these fictional serial killers really deserves the top spot? Coming in at level 1, we have Patrick Bateman. Now, keep in mind, we're only talking about the film version here. So the scene packs you see on this screen for every single character is what we're basing this off.
I'm not gonna lie, he's one of the worst. He's one of the worst fictional serial killers in the game. Hold up. Only 180 channel points said yes. And 12,000 of y'all said no. $12,000 channel points, I should say. 12,000 channel points on no is disgusting, bro. That is so, yeah, y'all deserve every L y'all got. What? You put 100 points? Shout out to Moose, bro. Moose is a real one, dog. That's disgusting.
And in the movie, it's heavily implied that Patrick never actually killed anyone and that it was all in his head. But for the sake of this video, let's just say that he did. And even then, Patrick is terrible at being a serial killer. His biggest weakness is that he's completely impulsive. Every kill that he commits is loud, messy, and just completely public. Like, why would you ever do that when you're a serial killer? From murdering a homeless man in the middle of the street to chasing a woman down the hallway of his apartment building.
And yeah, he did that. And then what? He killed that dog too. I didn't forget the dog.
something completely naked and screaming. If those kills were genuinely real, he would be caught in less than 24 hours, and honestly, me giving him just that much time is me being generous. Now, Patrick has zero strategy, no real combat skills, and absolutely no idea how to cover his tracks whatsoever.
Exactly.
He is strictly driven by purely ego and emotion. On top of that, he literally admitted to murder. Like that one time he told people he killed Paul Allen.
I killed Paul Allen.
Which is pretty much the last thing you would want to do if you're a serial killer. I will give him this though, Patrick is in great shape and he's got some pretty good cardio. Like if the cops ever were chasing him, he might get a decent head start, and honestly, that's just about it. In my opinion, Patrick Bateman is a complete poser. He's just a guy who likes the idea
Krabby Patties
of
in his
being
eye?
a killer more than actually being one, and that's why he's at number 1. Coming in at level 2, we've got Ghostface, specifically Billy Loomis.
It doesn't matter which Ghostface, they're all weak. Ghostface would have been caught. They all whack, bruh. The fact that Ghostface isn't caught is because the police like Ghostface, and they probably hooking them up with some cha-ching or something, bruh. They gotta be paying those officers off, man. Ghostface is not like that. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay. Let's go.
Stu from the original Scream. Now, unlike Patrick Bateman, these two actually have bodies to their name.
They do.
Planned out kills, they've had a motive, and they
kinda
managed
weak,
to
though.
keep the police guessing for most of the movie. But I mean, don't get it twisted, because Billy and Stu are far from being top tier serial killers. For starters, they're emotional, reckless, and just way overconfident. Because Billy thinks he's this cold, calculating mastermind, but he constantly lets his obsession with Sydney cloud his judgment. And Stu, honestly, he's just basically along for the ride, killing because it's just fun. And that makes a good movie, but I mean, doesn't make two good serial killers.
Yeah.
They do deserve some credit though. They were strategic enough to frame someone else for their murders, and they even coordinated their attacks pretty well. And their use of the Ghostface costume made them anonymous, and honestly, anyone could have been in that costume. And also, Stu literally admits everything while bleeding out on the floor, and Billy gets outsmarted by someone he thought that was an easy target. But in reality, she wasn't at all. So while Billy and Stu are way more capable than Patrick Bateman, they're just still amateurs in my opinion. And that's exactly why Ghostface, at least this original duo, lands at level 2. At level 3, we have Joe Goldberg from You. Now this guy is definitely a step up from Billy and Stu. Joe actually thinks before he kills. He's careful, and
what would y'all rate You? Scale 1 out of 10.
Strong understanding of how people work, which makes him a lot more dangerous than the people below him on this list. Now, Joe's biggest strength is his ability to blend in. He's not just some mask-wearing maniac running around with a knife. He is genuinely the quiet guy next door, like literally he is. He is the one who always seems polite and trustworthy. That's what makes him terrifying. He also studies his victims for weeks, sometimes months, learns literally everything about them until he knows the routines better than they do. He plans his kills very meticulously and covers his tracks with serious precision. But despite his intelligence, Joe's biggest weakness is his heart, or rather, his obsession with love. Every kill he commits from this delusional idea of quote-unquote love, he convinces himself that he's doing
I just realized we won't be able to, if Dexter is one of these, we won't be able to finish it because I haven't watched Dexter, and I kind of don't want to get spoiled on Dexter. So we might have to skip
for the right reason. And that mindset makes him really sloppy when emotions get involved. He'll spend days stalking someone without realizing how much evidence he's leaving behind. Or he'll panic when things don't go his way. Plus, his biggest problem is consistency. Joe's not really built for chaos, and the second his perfect plan starts falling apart, he unravels pretty fast. And I'll give him credit though, Joe is excellent at manipulation.
Wasn't he able to get away with it for like years though? Like no one was catching him. Was it because the police were just insignificant and incompetent?
You can make you trust him right before he buries you in the backyard. And honestly, Joe Goldberg could have been one of the best on this list if he wasn't just so obsessed with love. At level 4, we have Anton Chigurh from No Country for Old Men. And now this is where things start getting serious. So unlike Joe Goldberg, who kills out of obsession or emotion, Anton kills out of principle. He's calm and completely emotionless when it comes to taking a life. I'm sure you all know the infamous coin toss scene. That alone tells you everything you need to know about how he operates. He genuinely believes fate decides who lives and who dies, and he's not just the one enforcing it.
He just flips coins to see how some people die? That's kind of hard.
Makes him one of the coldest fictional killers ever put on screen, and one of the best psychopaths ever put on screen. He is a professional, and I mean professional hitman with serious combat and tactical skill. He doesn't really talk much, he doesn't waste any time whatsoever, and while he may leave a lot of evidence behind, he's not a serial killer that is trying to stay hidden like Joe or Dexter or any other serial killer. He's simply here to exist just to kill, and he's very good at it. Now, the only reason Anton doesn't climb higher is because he is not invincible. He's still human. He makes small mistakes, and even though he's emotionless, the moral system that he follows can work against him, and that's why he's ranked at number 4, because he's not adaptable in a moral sense. Like, he wouldn't break his own code even when it might help him survive. Now, coming in at level 5, we've got Dexter.
Okay, we have to skip level 5. I know, that's like whack, but no.
Sense of the human. You can see next we have Dr. Hannibal Lecter from the Hannibal TV show. Now this is where we start entering god tier human-like killers. Hannibal isn't just good at killing, he is very elegant with it. He is a surgeon, a psychiatrist, and a chef, meaning he understands both the mind and the body in a way no other killer does. Hannibal doesn't just end lives, he dissects them open mentally, physically, and emotionally. His intelligence is completely off the charts. This guy is just a genius. Combat wise, Hannibal is very exceptional as well. He's physically strong,
what can he do?
A master of anatomy, and knows exactly how to make every strike count, whether it's with a knife or his bare hands. He kills with literal efficiency. The only real flaw that Hannibal has that I can genuinely think of is just his curiosity. He has this fascination with people that sometimes clouds his judgment. He likes playing with his food, metaphorically and literally, but also what occasionally gives others a sliver of chance against him. And that is the only reason why Will Graham ever suspected him. Finally, at level 7, the highest level of fictional human serial killers, we have Johann Liebert's from Monster. Now, this man doesn't just end lives.
I haven't seen Monster. But it's on my watch list. Yeah, we're gonna have to scrap this. We're gonna have to scrap it. Because I want to watch Monster. We're gonna have to scrap that. But at least I'm filled in, and that's all that matters. Let's go straight to Mr. Breast. There's a monster in your pants. Okay, bro. 100 people versus world's biggest trap.
Take off your blind.
Oh, I thought we were gonna see the government or something.
I trapped these 100 people inside the world's biggest trap. Lower the ceiling. And this is just the first of 5 massive traps, like this giant paintball war zone or this diabolical spinning machine, all designed to push these contestants.
There's no way they can't jump over that tiny little jump,
wins this one-of-a-kind trophy. Nolan, don't let the trophy get squished. Obviously, these aren't real spikes, but to escape this first trap, you better act like they are, because if you don't unhook yourself and exit the room before the ceiling collapses, you will be eliminated from the competition. Get out, the spikes are coming in!
I think I can do this.
Let's see who gets out first.
I think I can do this.
Get through! Go! Come on! Hurry, you're running
You're a hoe if you're putting the back, bro.
The game is over. 49 of you
If
have
you're
been
putting the back,
eliminated.
you're completely
And 51 of you are.
Half of y'all failed to that. Come on, bro. Half of y'all? How?
Moving on. 4 traps remain, and you're not gonna believe this next one.
Oh my goodness.
This is actually wild.
That's crazy.
Welcome to trap number 2. You are now
We're
trapped inside of a
this one.
paintball arena. The first 20 of you to survive this war zone, cross the finish line, and stand on this tile are moving on to the next trap.
Okay, I can survive this then.
You seem excited. You're not scared of all these guards with paintball guns? I would be, because if you get shot just one time, you are instantly eliminated.
They ain't got enough paintballs up there for me, man.
Yep, and I'm gonna run right behind him. Normally I'm shooting back at him, and since we don't have guns, I don't like that too much.
And one more thing. When the green light turns on, they're going to stop shooting.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm good. Yo, I'm sprinting all there in one light, bro.
Not bad.
Trust.
So if I were you, I'd keep that in mind. Good luck to all of you.
First one across, right here. Come on. Dipping and dodging, bro. Number 4. Remember.
Contestants, are you ready? Okay. 3.
I'm running right behind that first car, waiting for the green light. I'm getting there one sprint.
They're going crazy. All right, they're off. Oh, we got a hit.
Yeah, 60. That was a terrible idea.
There's so many paintballs. There's nowhere to go.
They are getting shot right now.
I think I can make it.
Tango down.
Oh, wait. I can use this door as a shield.
Oh, he's using the door. What do you got, fellas?
A terrible idea. They're risking too much. I don't have a time limit. At least it doesn't sound like y'all did.
That guy's safe behind the
If y'all
van
did,
over
it's
there.
not like
We
a
should
crazy
do that.
time
When the
limit.
Lights turn green. Let's go for the finish.
Talk about relentless. I'm moving when it's green.
Stop shooting.
Oh my god.
It's green. Go. Go for the finish line. We can make it.
There's 2 people trying to finish.
Yeah, I got.
Oh, no.
Oh! No, hold up! His hand touched touching that line though.
There's 2 people trying to
His hand touching that line though.
He made it.
Nah, he crossed, bro. Is that his hand right? Nah, he crossed, bro. He crossed. If this was the NFL and if this was a track race, he's across. No. He crossed. Come on, bro.
He got shot. There's 19 spots left, and now
There's
one
no
person has
way
made
they
it.
did.
The rest are getting the courage to go. Oh, there's so many
That's
people
BS.
over here. Oh, he got shot. Oh my gosh, no one is safe. Somebody's getting a kill streak up there. What's the plan, everybody?
Green.
Oh, there's a blanket.
Oh. Oh, that's genius. They're using a blanket as cover. Go.
They don't need to risk it.
Let's make a run for it. Go.
Why do y'all have to risk? Oh, because there's a limited number of spots. That's why they're risking it. Oh, I still would have just ran. I would have made that
You're
first
good.
one.
You're good. There's so many people finishing. Oh no, you got shot, bro. You're safe. You're good. 10 people have already made it through, and there's only 10 spots left. Guys,
When's
if
the
you're
light
waiting,
going
you need to
green?
go right now. Hold your fire. Go.
No, people getting trampled. They're getting trampled. Look at him. Oh my God. So if you touch it, it does count. That guy made it in. The other guy made it, bro. The other guy made it. If you touch it, it does count. The other guy made it, bro.
Oh, they're getting shot at. 13 of you are still playing, but there's only 5 spots remaining. Majority of them are hiding behind the van. They are pinned down. There's 5 spots left. They're so close. Don't shoot. Go. They're running through. They're all coming. This is your last chance. Give
What
it
was dudes
everything
all the way
you
in the
got.
back doing?
4 spots left. 1, 2, 3. Who's gonna be the last one? I think I got it. He's safe. Let's go, baby. We're taking it home.
That guy got hoed, bro. I don't care.
Congratulations. You have made the top 20. Let's go. You guys made it. Stop.
That's what I like to hear.
Here's the thing. Look at what color you're standing on.
Oh, the color.
The tile you chose is very important. I'll explain in a minute. Let's head to trap number 3. Let's go.
I'm nervous again.
I'm nervous again. I was just all right.
Everyone, take off your blindfold.
In the actual world.
Oh my God. Welcome to trap number 3. 20 of you remain, but only one of you will win this $100,000 trophy made of real gold. So we have a void here and some ropes. What do you think you're about to do?
Cross.
I will reveal what the 3rd trap is.
What is this
After
BS?
each team picks a captain, and the other 4 of you handcuff yourselves to the podium behind you.
What?
Steven, bro, I'm with you. If you feel confident, bro, I trust you 100%.
So who's the captain?
Steven right here.
Panthers for life, baby.
Yes, Steven get hoed, bro. Stevens get hoed. That's the haircut of a
100%.
man
Who's
who's
the
get hoed. He has the cut of a man who is gonna get hoed, bro. Can we please give a moment of silence to Steven? Just give straight dots for Steven, bro. Okay, Steven.
Pink Panthers for life, baby. Pink Panthers for life.
He's tough enough, he's strong enough, he's loyal enough. He's not betraying us.
Firefighter's instinct.
I definitely have faith in you being the captain.
I'm not in being captain. You can be captain. Hey, bro, I believe in you, bro. I'm gonna do
Everything I can.
I'm the captain due to, well, we said height, but performance under pressure. Blue on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Whenever you're ready, handcuff yourselves.
1, 2, 3.
This girl is not feeling it.
Whenever you're
She is not feeling it. She's like, man, I did not want to do that.
handcuff yourselves.
There's no turning back now.
The game is very simple. If you can get to this center platform and handcuff yourself to one of these 12 spots, you are guaranteed to move on. But in order to reach the center platform, each captain will attempt to build a bridge. And if you can make it across without falling, you can lock yourself in. Or you can grab one of these 12 keys, cross back over the bridge, and unlock one of your teammates. Once 12 people are handcuffed in the middle, the game's over. Everyone else is eliminated.
Oh no, my biggest worry here is not being able to get all of my team across.
There's such a solid group of people left.
We made it
This is so nasty.
There's a chance we can all make it. For real. I fully trust you, bro, genuinely.
I got my trust in Senor Ruffin.
You have everyone on your team's lives.
First thing I'm saying, bro, is not all y'all are gonna make it. So y'all better play rock, paper, scissors, because I'm choosing y'all at random. I don't know y'all. Okay. So y'all play rock, paper, scissors, and we'll see what happens.
You decide who on your team goes and who on your team stays.
Oh!
3, 2, 1, go! Make the bridge.
Slide.
Each team only has 5 pieces. If they drop one, it's gone forever.
Easy, easy, easy. You're doing good, you're doing good.
Green team really wants it. Oh, Orange has not even gotten a single one down yet.
It's okay, he's got it.
Yo, that's smart.
He's turning it sideways and pushing it.
Okay, that's smart.
Like that, like that.
Copycats.
All right, you got them all down, but what's the plan?
About to get right across. This is a really long bridge and not many boards.
Don't forget, if you fall, your entire team's screwed.
I probably would do the same thing he doing. That's the only thing I could imagine. I'm not gonna lie, this one's kind of nasty.
That's it.
Okay.
Green's almost the first one here.
Because it's all unstable.
Now the question is, will he handcuff himself and secure his spot? Or will he grab one of these 12 keys?
You have to
try
at least grab
back
one
and
key. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You gotta at least grab one key.
unlock a teammate. Oh! I'm the first one! Go!
You have the... Bro, I'm not... Bro, like, MrBeast, can I chuck the key, bro? Can I chuck it?
Who on his team is he going to save first? There's 20 people here, but only 12 handcuffs in the middle.
Oh, he's moving, though.
Everybody else is already climbing across. Take your time. Play it safe.
She needs to come back and grab this one.
You're doing so good, Steve. You're doing fantastic.
There you go, buddy.
Take your time.
Take your time. If you fall, you're done.
All right, Pink, let's go.
You're doing so good, Steve.
Green is about to unlock their first teammate.
Quick, unlock him quick.
I'm going with you now? No.
The Green captain's plan is to unlock his entire team before any of them start crossing the bridge. That way, he can grab more keys faster without anyone getting in the way.
Ooh.
Put your balance to the task.
That's kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie. Green is locked.
Oh! Green
Orange is locking himself in.
Orange isn't even here yet.
Orange is locking himself in there, bro. Oh, he's actually... I didn't think he would.
The key. But remember, there's only 12
I'm
keys.
Green is
but 20 of
pacing
you,
on them.
You can do the math.
Calm, okay? Keep your heart rate low.
Austin
Green is
first on the
pacing.
team to be unlocked. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Nah, just because of this, I want all of Green to make it, bro. I want all of Green to make it, bro.
Roadblock. The captain can't go because he's in the way.
Come on.
This is exactly what Tomer's strategy is avoiding.
You're doing good, you're doing good.
Got it, baby. You're doing it.
Tomer's insane.
Careful.
Pink is the first to get a teammate across. Let's go. Oh, wait. Oh, he screwed you guys.
Pink team is in a predicament.
Guys, I
He
did
did that
not
on
mean to
purpose.
push you back.
He did that on purpose.
Pink has claimed
He did that
the
on purpose.
first of 12
He did that on
spots.
purpose, bro.
But Green Team's strategy of keeping their bridge clear is allowing their captain to grab more keys than anyone else.
Oh, he's on it. Oh my God, look at this athleticism. That is impressive.
Yo, he's locked! He's so locked! Yo, give him bonus points! Please!
Look what they're doing. Look at that idea. They're all waiting, and look how fast he's
Please
going.
give him bonus points!
Just let Steve cook, I feel like.
Blue made it back to the middle, and her teammate is right behind her.
Come on.
Go, 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 go! Blue team just secured their first spot. Green
Come
is
on,
crushing.
come on,
You
come
need
on.
to dig deep for
Come
your
on,
team.
come on.
There's no more
I
keys.
swear
There's no more
if
keys.
Green gets hosed.
There's a key.
Are you sure you want to keep doing the boards like this?
Look at the orange team's bridge. I'm not even sure he can use that anymore.
The boards are far.
What?
Boards are far, guys.
This doesn't look like a guy who plans on coming back.
I don't know if we got this anymore.
Come on.
Go, Joseph, go.
I will lift you up.
9 spots left. Wait, Green has unlocked their whole team.
Yeah, come on, bro, look
The
at it!
entire Green team is heading to the middle. These spots are gonna fill up
Oh
quick.
my gosh! Yo, he might be the best player to ever do it, bro.
Be careful, be careful.
He might be the best MrBeaster to ever do it.
You gotta go.
Grab my hand. Come on.
Oh,
Come on, y'all.
hurry, there's not much spots left.
What do you want me to do? The handcuffs are dwindling.
Ruffin, you're just gonna have to go.
I don't want to leave you guys. Jump it.
Jump.
Ashley, just run. I can't make that.
Jump it.
don't care. Jump it anyway. Take a run and jump. Take a
W peer pressure.
Oh, she fell.
Am I too far?
We got you.
Yes, you do.
Yes, we do.
Thank you, God.
Are you gonna get your last teammate?
No, I told you.
Big boy, Pam.
All of them in it?
He got all of them.
Oh my, yo, give him a cut at the end. I don't care, bro. He deserves a cut. Oh my goodness.
And none of Orange Team but the captain made it over. Two completely different outcomes.
That's not good, bro.
It's not. I gotta redeem for my team, and I gotta take out the green team's captain. Now he is a liable threat.
Tomer,
I love y'all.
you are the best.
Bro, you got your entire team.
No, I don't lie. I do it.
No, that's so hard, bro. Tomer's getting hoed. He is hoed. Tomer's cooked.
Welcome to trap number 4.
What is this?
For this trap, instead of explaining what it is, I thought we'd show you. Turn it on. In this challenge, each round 3 of you will have to duck under and jump over the arms of this giant spinning trap. If you fall off,
If you're old,
you're
bro, this
eliminated.
is kicking your tail. Yo, this is where Tomer gets hoed.
moves on to the final trap.
Woo!
Insane.
This is where Tomer gets hoed.
So, Lalo, can you come over here? He's not medically able to do this, so we're gonna give him $5,000 and have to have him step out of the challenge.
Thank you. Good luck, everyone. I believe in all you guys. Bye.
He has like exercise asthma.
Once again, I will
Something
need
like that.
you all to pick a captain.
Don't look at me.
It didn't really go well for Orange last time.
Towards the far, guys. Yo, pink team is across. I can't go any further with it.
He definitely could have.
Tomer led the green team. Tomer got us through.
I personally would try my best to set it up so it was a fair competition. I like that.
If you want Tomer to be captain, raise your hand.
Oh yeah, this is set up for Tomer
Tomer
to be
got a
hoed.
majority of the votes.
Tomer's
Since
gonna get
they
hoed.
picked you,
Oh,
I need you to go on that platform.
Let's go. Can I go there now?
There you go.
What the world?
I need you to decide what game you're gonna be playing. Do you wanna play a game of endurance? Do you wanna play a game of skill? Or lastly, a game of strength? After you choose a game,
bro, you're gonna want to choose skill, bro. I don't think you're gonna win endurance. I don't think you're gonna win strength, because strength always comes with endurance, bro. Do
you'll
skill,
then
Tomer.
choose 2 people to go up against. Last standing moves on. Your decision could decide whether or not you win that $100,000 trophy. Strength, skill, or endurance.
Strength.
You chose strength, which means for this challenge, you'll have to wear this weighted vest. I have 2 weighted vests. Who am I giving them
Like
to?
I said,
picking these-
strength had to do with endurance too, bro. I said that.
2 people because I want a challenge, and if I can beat them, they won't be in my next challenge. I am Steven.
Whoa! This trap will last 4 rounds, which means that only 4 of you will be moving on to the final trap. These are your official competitors for round 1.
These guys
So
are
what's
a
the difference between endurance and strength if the vest is strength?
lot younger than me, and I'm pretty darn sure. In fact, I know I'm gonna win this.
He should not have chosen me if he wanted to win.
That's what inexperience sounds like.
Oh, okay.
Yo, Tomer's a showman. Tomer's a showman. I don't care what happens, bro. He's a showman.
1.
He's my GOAT.
Oh, he almost got out on the first one. Okay, they're off. So far, no one is out. We are going until only 1 remains. This is gonna get us 1 step closer to the final 4.
You got it, Tomer. You got it.
It's harder than it looks. You gotta keep your balance. There's no room for error here.
I think we found you guys.
I think Tomer's the first one out, bro. I think his age is gonna get to
Steven's
him.
getting tired.
Oh, what the? On his knees? Both knees?
Oh.
They knocking you on your knees? Steven. 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 Horrible clip, Steven. You should have just fell normally, Steven. Horrible clips. Steven, do you have all your teeth still, Steven? Steven, do you still have all your teeth?
We had our first elimination. Oh my goodness.
You got it, Tomer. You got it. Tomer's corner. Lock in.
Tomer, are you tired?
Yes.
How bad do you want the top 4? Oh, that was so close.
Oh, my.
Oh, it's speeding up now. That weighted vest is making things incredibly difficult.
Tomer has an advantage just because he should. He saw on purpose. There's no way that was on purpose. No, that's script. W script. Oh, W script. W script. W script. W script. No way he just doesn't jump. No way he just don't. It's script of doom.
Tomer, you are the winner! Congrats, you made it to the final!
Is Tomer an industry plant? Is Tomer an industry bro? No way Tomer's an industry plant, bro. No way.
4.
I'm glad we paid him. He deserved it.
Before we get you off that platform, I need you to pick the next captain. It's up to you.
Tomer.
Oh, we got you.
I am choosing Bailey.
All right, she's the next captain. Which do you want to play? Endurance, strength, or skill?
Skill.
You will each be given a bowl of 75 ping pong balls. And you will have to survive this spinning trap while holding your bowl. Whoever has the most balls after 2 minutes, or whoever's the last one standing, wins.
What? Oh.
Who are you going against?
T. Ruffin.
She just chose her friend's enemy.
I gotta take out the green team's captain.
And Julian.
And her former teammate. This is going to be a crazy matchup. Start the round. Oh my God! Down goes
Yo, W script, bro. He was a scripted antagonist. That's what that was. W scripted antagonist, dog. His name is T. Ruffin, bro. Like, he's not a real person. He's not. His name is T. Ruffin.
Rip one! Oh! Get up! She won! You're in the top 4! Congrats!
Bro.
Bailey, you've taken down the orange captain and your green teammate. 7 players remain. Who do you choose as the next captain?
Austin.
Skill, strength, or endurance?
I choose strength.
Who are you going against?
Joseph and Matt, come on.
Why'd you not pick these two? Just curious.
When everybody else was over here competing, off the rip, we said, this is what we want to do. There's gonna be 2 women in the finale now, and I'm gonna stay true to my word.
Gentlemen, are you ready?
Ready. No.
Start spinning.
Let's go, Austin.
Okay.
No way, Austin. No, Austin. No, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Did the script writers just forget their plan? Did they just forget? He's like, wait, what was in my script? What was my next line? Austin, I'm confused, Austin.
Okay.
No, I feel bad of them all blinking they head. Oh my gosh, Austin. I'm assuming none of these people can jump rope.
They blasted like 5 seconds. Okay. Do either of you use Slack? Yeah. That's awesome, because we use Slack to brainstorm and shoot all the crazy traps in this video.
He does not use Slack,
like this giant
guys, do y'all know what Slack is?
Spinning machine.
Oh, this is crazy.
Most of our ideas, like you see here, are actually planned and organized over a Slack canvas before we even hit record.
I do this all day.
For years, we planned all of our videos on Slack. How about Beast Games, the largest competition show in history? That was also planned on Slack. Everything we produce, we use Slack to make it happen.
W plug, bro. Saying that everything you do is on Slack, bro. That's like 100 million downloads off the rip.
Whatever your workplace needs are, whether it's scheduling a meeting, organizing your workflow, or really anything you do to run a business, Slack is perfect for it.
Keep it going, keep it going.
I ain't never heard of Slack.
And to make things even more exciting, we're giving away $100,000 by giving 10 random people $10,000 each. So go see how we use Slack to help make this video and enter for a chance to win $10,000. Visit slack.com/MrBeast or scan the QR code on your screen.
I still don't know. Based off that ad, I still don't actually know what Slack is.
Come on, you got it.
He's falling apart. Oh!
At least he went out with Aura, bro.
Okay.
At least he went out with Aura. Let's look at Matt's Aura points, bro. Look at him. At least he went out with Aura, dog.
Okay. Wow.
That was part of the script.
Congratulations, you're moving on.
He Aura'd out.
Are you two ready?
Was the guy who said he uses Slack the winner? W script. W. Oh my goodness, this script is going crazy.
I still need you to pick a captain.
I was on blue team with Kinsley. She was my team captain. She unlocked me and got me across that bridge. Kinsley.
All right, Kinsley's captain. Head on over. Kinsley versus Abby. What's the game, Kinsley?
To me, it's an easy choice. We're gonna do endurance.
Fire it up.
Okay, let's see what's endurance. So it's just whoever
Dang, they
gets
are
knocked off.
locked in. They're not saying anything.
Oh, she almost got knocked off on the
Abby's
first
starting
one.
to get a rhythm.
Oh my God.
He's gonna take the 4th slot in the final game.
I'm not gonna lie, I can see how this gets exhausting. I can see how this gets exhausting.
It's so close. Oh, get up, get up, get up, get up.
Oh, you gonna have to eat that. Grab it, ride it.
You won. Welcome to the final four.
Yes! Let's head to the final trap.
W script, man. This script going crazy, man.
Best
script of all time?
Oh my God.
Best script of all time?
Welcome to the final trap. One of you is gonna win this trophy worth $100,000 in front of hundreds of millions of people.
I don't even know what to think, bro.
The final trap is very simple. Each of you have 3 glass hearts in front of you. You will, one at a time, come down here and shoot this cannon at whoever's glass heart you want.
No.
Bro, that is so dirty.
Once all 3 of your glass hearts are broken, you are eliminated. Last one remaining wins this $100,000 golden trophy. Either you eliminate other people or you get eliminated. It's you or them.
That's horrible.
Boo. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not rocking with this one. This is whack. This is not a game. You know what I'm saying? This is no competition. Boo.
We all really like each other.
I love you
guys. Love you, brother.
All of y'all.
Tomer was the first winner, and therefore he will be the first person to fire this cannon at someone's heart.
This kills my plan. All I wanted to do was just have fun, and now I have to hurt people.
What do you think your strategy is here?
I totally think we just need to slaughter each other.
Whoa. Mr. Nice Guy is gonna slaughter them.
It's
his words, slaughter. If he goes for one of your hearts,
it's literally, there's no other choice.
You can count on it, and I've got some really good aim.
How do you know that?
I hunt, and that looks kind of like a rifle.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Fire up the cannon.
Oh, what?
Slide it down.
What?
Okay. So everyone look over here. All right. You'll see the cannon in action. Okay, wait, he's sliding it all the way to the right. Kinsley, how does this make you feel?
Nope, that way, that way.
I gotta take Kinsley out. She's a hunter. Why would I keep her in? She's a threat. She's my threat.
Okay, Tamer, listen to me. I'm really not that good of a shot. That's not a rifle. Let's be honest, I'm probably gonna miss. And I helped vote to get you in that first position. I helped make you captain in the first time.
Yeah, eat this
dick. You don't want to do this.
Yo, he's a showsman.
One shot fired.
That's all he is, bro. He's just a showman.
And one heart smash.
You had to do what you had to do.
Bailey, come on down.
I'm feeling fear right now. I'm at the bottom of the barrel, not just because I'm last in the lineup, but because I've already got one heart down.
Here is your
Yeah, she could be gone before she get a shot.
Slide it over here.
That's why this is whack, bro. Like, someone can get eliminated without being able to do anything.
Slide it over there towards Joseph or Kinsley.
All right, Tamer, why am I not going for you?
I love you!
You got a point. Joseph?
Honestly, I'm kind of hurt. Why'd you call me out?
I did, because you wouldn't commit to the plan.
Her plan was to all gang up on you.
Are you sure?
It was. It's a game. You were thinking it.
How does that make you feel?
All I can say is my word is my bond as the man as I am.
Okay.
Without hesitation, she's moving it to the right. Okay, it's kind of in line with Joseph. Okay, now she's aiming at Tomer.
Oh, Bailey, you don't need to do this.
Oh, back at Joseph.
Okay, so they're all showsman W scripts.
Oh,
she missed.
She went for Joseph and missed. Oh my God.
All bark and no bite.
I aimed below Joseph's bottom heart. I was aiming at the ground.
Between us, you just missed. You were trying to get him out, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Yeah. All right, things
Yeah,
are
no
now
one
getting
trying to hear that.
interesting. It's time for the wild card. The man that no one seems to be able to read, Joseph.
Any final words?
That was really evil sounding. Oh my gosh.
I didn't shoot you.
Or did you just miss?
Is Joseph about to retaliate?
Yo. Oh, half a heart.
I told y'all.
Joseph fired back at Bailey.
He didn't like that I called him out. And Tamer is the biggest threat, but now he's not.
I don't like the fact that I'm gonna have to shoot Joseph. That feels like a betrayal.
Kinsley, you got it. Take him out.
Let's start right down here.
Oh, she already pushing.
I cannot wait to hear what she has to say.
Joseph, I'm gonna be honest, this one hurts. I gotta start making more strategic decisions, and this one's gonna be to go for you. I'm sorry, Joseph.
Oh, she's
Wait,
aiming
why?
it.
I thought that we're ganging on Tomer. Yo, what is happening
She
here?
got one of Joseph's hearts. Somehow, everyone but Tomer
What is
has
happening?
lost a life.
Honestly, strategically, not the best decision. Tober is going to just like destroy us all.
Let's run round 2.
You gotta understand, man. I have to make sure that I look out for me, myself, and I.
Oh!
This is showsman, bro. Joseph is getting hoed.
Bailey, come on down.
Hi, Joseph. Thanks for
Why
shooting
did-
me earlier.
Why is Joseph getting hoed? Bro had no screen time. What did Joseph do?
I have a feeling you'll repay the favor. Tomer's the biggest target. When I'm out, there's no one to stop him. He's the only one
And
that
she
still
missed
has
again.
all 3 hearts.
Well, she already shot.
And wasted it again.
She did hit Joseph's heart, but it was already out of play.
They tried getting Joseph out, and now he's got a chance.
Like, what are they shooting
Who
Joseph?
are you aiming for? Wait, this looks like it's aimed at Tomer.
I don't know if you can make it.
He hit it. He hit it. Oh my God. Everyone has lost a heart now.
Everyone.
And
Okay, so Joseph got. I don't know. Joseph made the smart play, but he's still getting
Kinsley is
targeted.
aiming at Joseph's final heart.
All right,
Like,
how do you
why
feel
is
about this?
what is happening with? Why is Joseph getting hoed?
Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out. Ricochet, you almost killed our camera guy. The goal is to hit the hearts, not hit my camera person.
Will it be Tomar to hit Joseph's last heart
Why?
and get us to the
No,
final 3?
please don't shoot Joseph, bro. All y'all are
Anything you
ganging.
want to say, Joseph?
Just do it.
No, okay. This is kind of weak. This is so weak. This is so weak. This is so weak. This is so weak.
Just do it. Oh!
This is so weak. That's so. Why did they all gang on him? No, that was so weak.
Joseph, you have been eliminated.
It's been fun.
No, that was so weak.
That's not how you leave. There, just stand in the middle of your cage. Drop him! Anyways, Bailey, you're up.
Now
Bailey,
Tomer's out.
This might be the most important shot of your life.
Tomer's up now. Tomer's out, bro.
Before you fire, do all of you guys want to try our brand new Feastables caramel chocolate bar?
Please.
Madge, give them some.
I got you one here.
For years, you guys have been requesting endlessly that we launch a caramel bar. Well, your requests have finally been answered. These brand new caramel bars are available at Walmart, Target, and Albertsons.
Holy cow.
Ooh.
That is really good.
I put out a survey of what flavor we should launch, and over 250,000 people said caramel.
Oh my God.
And they were right.
Caramel bar's out now. Go give it a try. Anyways, game done.
Bailey, don't do it. Listen, Bailey, you go for me, I get out, Tomer takes you down in a heartbeat. Wouldn't you rather go against me?
I mean, I got you where you're standing right now. I literally pulled you out of the void.
We got you.
Yes, you do.
Bailey, come on,
Bailey,
make it through.
are you gonna miss
I'll
again?
dye my hair red.
Bailey sucks. Get her out. Why did Joseph leave? Bro, is she 0 for 3? 0 for 4? Is she 0 for 3? 0 for 4? What type of script is this?
This is gonna be so embarrassing when it comes out.
I don't know why she just did that.
Yeah, that was.
This is a crazy script.
The cannon is in front of her.
I'm just gonna count on Bailey being a bad shot. That's all I got.
$100,000 on the line.
No pressure, huh?
Every shot matters.
I'm shaking a little bit.
Oh!
They all just
Tomer, you're up.
They got rid of the only good shots.
I don't think I want to see this.
You're good. The gun's hot. Kinsley, you're not even gonna look. Oh, he hit it! He hit it!
They got rid of the only other good shot.
Good shot.
What is
Bro,
happening?
He's crushing.
$100,000 because I'm a bad shot.
There were 100 contestants at the start of this video. You made it to the top 3, and she could potentially wipe you out of the game right now.
Bailey, the choice is yours. But I just gotta say, I feel like going against Tomer one-on-one isn't gonna be good.
God, this is hard.
You gotta do what you gotta do at this point. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Bailey, if you shoot at her, I'll dye my whole beard as red as your shirt. Make sure you're making the option you really want to make.
I think she's here for 100 grand, not to dye your beard.
Oh, my girlfriend's gonna dye my beard. Come on now. Woo! Let's go!
Please. Can we
Do
get
your
a
worst.
substitute? Can we get a sub? Can we get a sub?
Whoa, you just hit Tomer's second heart. Oh, he's shaking his head. He looks pissed. Oh.
I mean, we're in the final. I have to do what's best for me.
Oh!
Did he miss?
He missed! He missed!
He missed!
He missed!
He missed! Bailey, all you gotta do is shoot at Tomer, and I
If Bailey or this girl wins, I'm gonna be so pissed because they actually suck. And they're gonna be able to win. Like, they actually suck.
shoot at Tomer, all right?
Oh, really, Bailey? Come on now. Bailey.
I'm gonna be so...
That was your first hit!
Tomer, I'm so sorry.
Tomer, I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna be honest, you've been a gem this whole time. Absolute gem. It's a pleasure meeting you and getting to know you.
Tomer, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know us I love.
Any last words, Tomer?
Live long and prosper.
Drop him! Oh, he's still falling. Bailey with 2 hearts and Kinsley with 1 heart are all that remains. And it's Kinsley's turn to shoot.
All love, Bailey.
All love. I understand. It's a game.
Oh, direct hit! It's a tie game!
Oh, let's go.
How's your heart feel?
It's racing.
1 heart left. I mean, this is a absolute nail biter.
I really, 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 more than anything, just want a chance here.
Is this where it ends?
I love Bailey, but if you miss this, I'm taking you out. This is your last shot.
This could decide if Bailey wins this $100,000 golden trophy.
Good luck, Kinsley.
Can't even look at you now.
This is the weakest ending you've ever had, Mr. Breast. Like, actually the weakest ending. She literally sucked the entire game. They ganged up on one person for no reason. L script, bro. L script. L script. The worst player won! The worst shot here won!
Did it. She did it.
Why am I holding this? This is yours! Congratulations!
Mama and Daddy.
She went 2 versus... The only people who had good shots were the ones who got eliminated first. That's so weak. And that's why this game is bad. This was just a bad final game. This was a bad final game, bro. I don't even care if Tomer won. I just wish it was more competitive, and I wish it wasn't a... This feels very... This feels... The bridge game is interesting because you have to rely on your teammates. The bridge game is interesting. The paintball game, it's all up to you, right? The paintball game is all up to you. The jumping over the little bars games is all up to you. Like, those are things that you have full control. I don't like how the finale to win the $100,000, you don't have full control if you win or lose. I don't like that at all. And the fact that the worst shot won is crazy. That's ridiculous. If I'm Joseph, I am pissed because why did they gang up on him? I at least need some backstory to that. I need, if they're going to do something as blatant as that, I need a backstory because that was so weak.
Any last words before we drop you?
I'm proud of you, Bailey. You earned that. You deserve that.
Drop her!
Oh my God!
You what? Guys, subscribe if you haven't.
Tomer was a showman. I truly didn't care who won in the final game until I realized how bad 2 of the shots were. And then like that was just like, wow. Like like the fact that they got to win because they were bad at shooting. That was bad. I don't like that. I don't like that at all, MrBeast. And a couple people had to lose their teeth in that other game. There's no way someone didn't lose a tooth. There's no way someone didn't lose a tooth, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Gonna keep taking, yeah, I know she take, never run it, take it, money, rights, business, real, no dinner, mistress. The most undeserved winner in MrBeast history. I just didn't like, I don't like that. I hate game styles where everything is on the line and they can't control that. Like, and MrBeast did that even with like his game show. It's like everything will be on the line, but you actually it will be 100% luck based, and you have not that strong of a control in the outcome. Like, what did Joseph do? That's my question. Can I get a RIP Joseph in chat? Because what did he do? Be there. Nah, yo, him carrying every teammate is so crazy, bro. Him getting his whole team is so crazy, dog. Okay. Do I got time? Oh, I almost dropped my phone in my spaghetti. That's not spaghetti. I look at Solid's story. It's time for dispatch. Oh, I'm praying for him with that one. I'm praying for him with that one. "100 people versus active volcano." Bro, what? 100 people versus starving lion. Yeah, hold on. Let me... hold up. Give me a second. I'm about to go to Solid's stream real quick. 100 people versus burning building. I joined his stream. He said he likes anything that involves blowing. And the question was, what is your favorite instrument? That's my goat, bro. That's my goat. Yo. Bro is such a character. You know who else is a character? Not Goku. He's more than a character. He's light. He's light itself, bro. Okay? Don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. That Goku is not the light in the darkness. Hey chat, should I do a video where I'm eating every fast food like chicken nugget? What do y'all think? I want to do Oreos. I want to do a cookie. I want to do a cookie tier list. I want to do I'm not doing any 80 more candies though, bro. That Japanese candy let me know I'm putting a limit. We're probably going to do 25 at the most from now on. I can't do 80 no more. That Japanese candy, it was too time consuming and it was not fun. Right? So we're going to do like a 25, 30 limit. Something cool, calm and collected like that. I'm thinking, should we just do overall cookies? So I get like Oreos, and then I can get like Chips Ahoy and whatever other cookies out there right now. The mochi must have killed you. It wasn't even just a mochi. It was just too much. You know what I mean? I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm not doing another food one in a minute. Hold up. What's my next video? Man, I'm gonna start messing with some devices for my next video. Let's see. I'm gonna do, should I do something like the discontinued toy video? Ranking all hard drugs. Okay. All right. I'm trying to think. Should I do, cause I haven't done something a lot of my recent thing. Well, no, I had the mystery box one. I could do a snack mystery box one. I have a decent amount of ideas. I just need to do them. But hey, chat, what do y'all think of the new channel? Now that I got a couple of videos under my belt, how are y'all feeling?
How about a bunch?
Hold up. How are we feeling about this channel so far? Ranking Rose toys. Bro. Bro. Ranking Rose toys. That's hilarious. Low-key mid. It's alright. Nah, y'all gonna love when I rank those Rose toys, though. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Wait till I get my Rose out. Wait till I get my Rose out. I'd rather watch paint dry. Like, why am I getting a hoe like this? Ranking BB guns. Okay. Okay. You hope you only use it for the tier list? You only like the tier list? Bro, you're missing out on peak, dog. Ranking best femboy cosplayers. Not a bad shout. Not a bad shout. I would rather what? Ranking butt plugs. Ranking physique. Different chocolate. I don't know. Butt plugs might be top 10. Like, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to sound strange. But butt plugs might be top 10, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I would do a ranking cartoon openings if I wouldn't get copyrighted. Let me see if there's someone who did it. Hold up. Let's see if someone did it without getting copyrighted. Oh, he did every Cartoon Network theme song. I would just want to avoid the copyright on this one. Guess the cartoon theme song. Interesting. Cause I remember one time we did do like we did like the ranking. We did ranking cartoon themes, but the whole video got copyrighted to oblivion. Rip bozo to that whatchamacallit. I would rather watch grass grow. Ranking Gatorade burger, like, bro, what? What, bro? Total drama seasons. I haven't watched all of them to even do that. But if I did a video like that, I would have to do like some deep retrospective, like, If I were to do a video like that, I would definitely go like a degenerosity Derek route where it's like it's not too technical. Sodas? I'm just not a soda type of guy. I have something similar to sodas though. I do have something similar. I have something coming out though. Not coming out. I have something in the woodworks that has to do with that though. I do have something in the woodworks. It's not a ranking video. It's more of a proactive. It's more like a proactive video. Ranking types of grass to touch. Okay. You should do Secret Santa with Sala. Then it's not Secret Santa if we know who the person is. That's not how Secret Santa works. Ranking best numbers. That just sounds like it would go annoyingly wrong. Just irritatingly wrong. The only numbers that would be picked would be 6, 7, 17, 38, 41 apparently, whatever that means. Like 21. We know what the best numbers ranked would be. The worst truth or dare deaths.
Jump if you dare. On May 24th, 2023, just days after graduating high school, 18-year-old Cameron Robbins from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, was celebrating with several hundred classmates on a trip to the Bahamas.
Yes.
They were staying at the Atlantis Paradise Island.
Wait, hold on. What type of rich school is it? They're just going to the Bahamas? Okay, okay. First off, we're already out of my tax bracket.
Resort in Nassau. That evening, the group attended a sunset party cruise aboard Blackbeard's Revenge, a pirate-themed party boat. Around 9:40 p.m., near the uninhabited Athol Island northeast of Nassau, someone dared Cameron to jump off the boat into the dark ocean. Several students tried to grab him and stop him. They reached for him, attempting to hold him back, but Cameron broke free from their grip. He jumped into the water.
Why?
Footage captured the aftermath. Cameron could be seen swimming in the dark waters. Friends threw a life preserver toward him. People screamed, "Grab the buoy! Hey, the buoy!" They were trying desperately to direct him to the flotation device, but Cameron appeared to swim away from it. Within seconds, he vanished from view. The boat remained anchored for hours as students searched frantically. The U.S. Coast Guard, Royal Bahamas Defense Force, and United Cajun Navy searched the waters until about 3 a.m. Royal Bahamas Defense Force Commodore Raymond King called the area really shark-infested. He said, "The probability of survival decreases significantly, particularly if a person did not have on a life vest, and particularly if a person is perceived to be intoxicated." The search covered 325 miles over 2 days.
He probably was drunk too.
On May 27th...
First off, that was a stupid dare. Second of all, the fact that he said, "I dare you to jump," and then he didn't back down from saying, like, "I'm just kidding, I don't actually dare you to jump," is crazy. But he had people trying to stop him as well.
Authorities called off the search. Cameron Robbins was officially designated lost at sea. His body was never recovered. A memorial service was held at Broadmoor United Methodist Church in Baton Rouge. Cameron was described by his baseball coach as a fierce competitor and by his family as funny and kind-hearted. My darkest secret...
What happened to the person who said, who dared them? I mean, I guess they don't really get in trouble because they just said, "I dare you to do this." I don't think that's, I guess that's not like charge worthy, but...
On May 28th, 2018, in the early hours of the morning, a neighbor looked out her window in Heysham, Lancashire, and saw flames at 94-year-old Mary Gregory's bungalow.
Oh, wow.
Firefighters rushed to the scene and found Mrs. Gregory unconscious in the conservatory, suffering from smoke inhalation. She was treated by paramedics and rushed to Royal Lancaster Hospital, but died 4 days later. An investigation by Lancashire Fire and Rescue Service concluded the most probable cause was a dropped or carelessly discarded cigarette. Mrs. Gregory was a heavy smoker with dementia. The coroner recorded a verdict of accidental death. The case was closed. Then, weeks after the funeral, during a game of Truth or Dare with two friends, 17-year-old Tiernan Darnton revealed his darkest secret. He told them, "I have a secret I haven't told anyone. I may have killed someone." His friends didn't believe him. He persuaded them to keep quiet. But in May 2019, during a counseling session, Darnton mentioned a friend who could send me to prison cause of what he knows. He added that he had felt powerful at Mrs. Gregory's funeral because he knew what had happened and everyone else in the room didn't. The counselor ended the session by saying, "I think you're trying to tell me you've killed someone." Darnton mouthed, "Yes." Police reopened the case. They discovered drawings of Mrs. Gregory's floor plan with labels like "good hiding place" and "quick exit." Evidence showed he had set the curtains on fire with a lighter, unplugged the phone, disabled a smoke alarm, and placed a table in front of the conservatory doors to block her escape.
He just did it just
Investigators found disturbing searches under 18 murder and how long do murderers serve in prison. In November 2021, Darnton was convicted of murder and sentenced to life with a minimum of 15 years. The bridge incident.
For what? The bridge incident? I think of the bridge incident, I think of PewDiePie. Oh no. Okay.
On a summer day in 2024, two teenagers, ages 15 and 16, were part of a group chat where dares were being shared among friends. The conversation turned to jumping off a bridge into Lake Hartwell, South Carolina. The pressure mounted through messages.
SC.
Other teens egged them on. The two decided to go through with it. They drove to the bridge and climbed onto the railing. The drop to the water below was significant. Without hesitation, both teens jumped. They plunged into Lake Hartwell. Friends watching from the shore expected to see them surface.
Like, why?
Seconds passed, then minutes. Neither came back up.
Did they just
Emergency
crash
services
and
were
get-
called immediately. Dive teams searched the lake. Eventually, both bodies were recovered. Neither teen
What
had made
happened
it
to
back
them?
to shore. The local community was
Oh my
devastated.
gosh.
Candlelight vigils were held. Parents gathered, holding candles and photographs of the two teenagers. Flowers and messages were left at the bridge. In the days that followed, parents across the community warned about peer pressure games spreading through social media. The group chat that had contained the dare was examined by authorities. Friends who had participated in encouraging the jump were left traumatized. Counselors were brought into local schools. The deaths sparked conversations about the deadly consequences of online dares. The bridge where the teenagers jumped became a memorial site.
So
Parents begged
did
other
they,
teenagers
did
to
they
think-
die because they couldn't swim, or did they die from impact? Did they jump off? Yeah, they both jumped off the bridge for whatever reason. I'm so confused. Like,
before accepting dangerous dares, no matter how much pressure they felt from their peers. The community mourned 2 young lives lost to a moment of reckless decision-making.
but yeah,
The
peer
boiling
pressure.
water incident.
Peer pressure, just say no.
On March
boiling
22nd,
water
2017, in Florida, 8-year-old Kihari Pope was at a sleepover with her cousin and friends. The
an
children decided to
8-year-old got
play
dared?
Truth or Dare.
Oh,
The
no.
game started innocently enough. Then, someone dared Kihari to drink boiling water through a straw. The other
Bruh.
children thought it would be funny to see if she would actually do it. Kihari accepted the dare. She
Dog.
put the straw to her lips and drank the scalding liquid. Immediately, she began screaming in agony. The boiling water burned her mouth, throat, and lungs. She collapsed. The adults
That's like, the thing is, that's not even something you can teach a kid. Like, you tell a kid like boiling hot water is hot, but you're not gonna tell the kid to touch the water to feel how hot it is. Like, you're just supposed to know. So they knew how hot it was, and that's oh golly.
rushed her to the hospital. Doctors discovered she had suffered severe internal burns to her throat and respiratory system. Kihari was placed in intensive care. She underwent multiple surgeries. For months, she lived with severe complications from the burns. Her airway was damaged. She
Jesus.
struggled to breathe. The internal injuries were catastrophic. Despite the medical team's efforts, Kihari's
She didn't
condition
make it?
continued to deteriorate. The damage to her throat and lungs was too extensive.
Oh my
Eventually,
gosh.
4 months later, she died from the injuries sustained from drinking the boiling water. The case shocked the nation. Parents were horrified that such a simple dare could result in death. Warning messages spread across social media.
And this is why my mom was always cautious on what friend's house I would be staying over. She always wanted to meet their parents, you know what I'm saying, to make sure they were being raised by parents with proper awareness, you know what I'm saying, who were people who she deems approval. Because what do you mean they dared boiling water? Now, in fact, I've never had an interaction with a friend with boiling water in the first place that had nothing to do with ramen. That's what I'm thinking about that. Like, there's not been, I don't have interactions that have to deal with boiling water unless like ramen's being made. Like, that is crazy. But then they tell you that, and they put it in a glass or some sort. That's insane. That's insane. And I know the parents of the children, like, not the parents of the girl who passed away, but the parents of the children who, like, did that, who asked for the dare. I know they're going through it because they're like, oh, I know I raised my kids better than this.
About the deadly risks of dares among children.
And they're
Kihari's
just 8,
family
bro.
spoke out, hoping to prevent other children from accepting dangerous dares. Her death became a cautionary tale in schools across the country. The children
8.
who had dared her to drink the boiling water were left traumatized by what had happened. Kihari Pope was just 8 years old.
Bro.
The slug incident. On a warm evening in 2010, 19-year-old Sam Ballard was at a party in Sydney, Australia, with his rugby teammates. They were drinking wine in a backyard. The conversation was lighthearted. Then someone spotted a garden slug crawling across the patio. As a joke, one of Sam's friends dared him to swallow it. Everyone laughed. It seemed like harmless fun. Sam picked up the slug and swallowed it whole. Everyone cheered. The party continued.
I mean,
Sam
that
went
sounds like
home
drunk
that night
behavior.
thinking nothing of it. Days passed. Then Sam began feeling strange.
We sure that's a rugby? That looks like a football to me.
Developed severe pain in his legs.
Oh my gosh.
Within weeks, he could barely walk.
Oh my
He went to the
gosh.
hospital. Doctors discovered the slug had carried rat lungworm parasites. The parasites had infected Sam's brain, causing a severe infection called eosinophilic meningoencephalitis. Sam fell into a coma for 420 days. When he finally woke up, he was paralyzed from the neck down. The infection had left him a quadriplegic.
Oh
He
my
couldn't walk,
gosh.
couldn't feed himself, couldn't breathe without assistance. For 8 years, Sam lived with severe disabilities, requiring around-the-clock care. His mother became his full-time caregiver.
Oh my gosh.
Sam's friends were devastated by what their dare had caused. In 2018, 8 years after swallowing the slug, Sam Ballard died from complications related to the infection. He was 28 years old.
Dog. Oh, okay, that's. Oh my goodness.
His death
bro.
highlighted the hidden dangers that can lurk in seemingly
I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is my last video doing watching something like this. I can't do this, bro. I can't.
innocent dares.
can't.
Sam's friends carried the weight of what had happened for the rest of their lives. The fireworks
I can't do
incident.
this.
On October 24th, 2024, during Diwali celebrations in Bengaluru, India, a group of friends gathered to celebrate the Festival of Lights. Fireworks were everywhere. The night air was filled with explosions and colorful displays. The men had been drinking, and the atmosphere was festive and reckless. Someone brought out a large box of fireworks and suggested a dare. They challenged a 32-year-old man in the group to sit on top of the box while they lit
What? Bro, you are 32. There is no way you going
the fuses. Friends laughed and egged him on. The man, emboldened by alcohol and peer pressure, agreed. He climbed onto the box and sat down. His friends lit the fireworks. For a moment, nothing happened. Then the entire box exploded beneath him. The force of the blast was catastrophic. The man was thrown into the air. The explosives detonated with tremendous power, causing fatal injuries. Friends screamed and rushed to help, but it was too late. Emergency services arrived quickly, but the man died at the scene from his injuries. Witnesses told police it had been part of a dare. The case received widespread coverage across India. News outlets showed footage of the aftermath, warning others about the dangers of combining alcohol, fireworks, and peer pressure.
Alcohol with it's gunpowder, anything gunpowder. Alcohol with anything besides sitting is a problem. If you're not sitting or standing and drinking, everything else with alcohol is a problem.
The man's family was left to mourn a senseless death. His friends who had encouraged the dare were left traumatized and guilt-ridden. Authorities used the incident as a warning during future Diwali celebrations. Senior assassin incident. On a day in May 2025, high school seniors in Arlington, Texas were participating in Senior Assassin, a popular end-of-school
I feel bad for the people who are like the people who dared them on because they didn't want nothing bad to happen to the other person. They were just trying to have a good time. That's why this sucks. Like nobody wanted something bad to happen here. It's not like these people were doing this out of ill intent.
tradition. The game involves students chasing each other with water guns, trying to eliminate opponents. It's meant to be harmless fun, a way for graduating seniors to bond before heading to college. Players
Did
track
someone
each other's
shoot acid or
locations and
something,
stage
bro?
surprise attacks.
Don't tell
That
me someone shot
afternoon,
acid.
17-year-old Isaac Leal was participating in the game with friends.
Okay.
They had spotted their target and began pursuit in a Jeep. The chase intensified. The vehicle accelerated through streets. The adrenaline was high. The teenagers were laughing and yelling, caught up in the excitement of the game. As the pursuit continued, Isaac climbed onto the back of the moving Jeep.
Why?
He was trying to get a better position during the chase. Friends later said he was riding on the exterior of the vehicle. Then the Jeep hit a bump in the road. Isaac lost his grip and fell from the moving vehicle onto the street. His head hit the pavement with devastating force. The Jeep screeched to a halt. Friends jumped out, screaming. Someone called emergency services. Isaac was rushed to the hospital with catastrophic head injuries. For weeks, he remained in intensive care, clinging to life. Doctors did everything. For weeks, he remained in intensive care, clinging to life. Doctors did everything they could. His family kept vigil at his bedside, but the injuries were too severe. In early June 2025, after weeks in the hospital, Isaac Leal died from his injuries. Investigators confirmed the death occurred during the Senior Assassin game. The incident sparked debate about whether such games should be banned. Some schools across Texas immediately prohibited the tradition. If you'd like to see more stories like this, make sure to subscribe and feel free to...
I'm good, bro. I'm done seeing stories like this. I'm not gonna lie. This doesn't do good. Like, this just doesn't do good for me, bro. It doesn't do good for me, bro. I start feeling horrible, and yeah, I start feeling horrible. It doesn't make me feel good, bro. I remember if your friends jumped off a bridge, would you do it too? Was a rhetorical question. Don't start streaming. I'm not talking about streaming. I'm just talking about like watching these type of videos in general. I think they're just not for me, bro. They're not for me no more. Then let's do dispatch. Y'all only filmed dispatch off stream and I'm keeping it that way. I can't wait to play it tomorrow. Oh my, I can't wait to play it. But anyways, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. I hope y'all have had a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Sleep tight. And please don't let the bed bugs bite.
That's all, folks.
Oh yes. Oh yes. You know it's not TOS, right? I'm not playing it on stream because of TOS. I just enjoy playing it without chat. I don't know. It's one of those games that I would not be able to focus on what's happening if I had to constantly read chat. You know what I mean? And that's the problem with certain games. Certain games are cool with chat because it's like interactive, but when a game is like very story focused, I'm actually trying to lock into the game. Y'all are going to be mad that I'm not paying attention to y'all. So that's why I like playing Dispatch off stream. So you hate us. So you're saying it's our fault. Oh my gosh. Have a great rest of y'all night, bro.